Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on into episode number 177 of the Mancave101 Podcast. And in case you couldn't tell, it is indeed clobbering time. I couldn't leave the movie theater without my babysitter because there's going to be a baby here in a couple weeks. So, you know, we got one of those. There's a Galactus down there. You know, we got a bunch of goodies. I was going to say, this guy lights up too. Fantastic, if you will. We're going to get into all the movie goodness, Fantastic Four, First Steps, Galactus, Silver Surfer, all of it. We're going to give you all the spoiler reviews, a little bit of spoiler free, probably more spoilers. Spoiler, it's pretty fucking fantastic. We're going to get into all of it. Let me introduce the guys. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. Big Chase, what's happening?
Don't blame me, Johnny. I didn't dress you.
Yeah, it was good. Oh man, live from the man cave. It's Kalo K, the mom one of God. Leo, what's happening?
Hi, James Gunn.
Why you gotta bring him into it by name?
How you doing? How you sitting over there?
Oh god, and I of course am your man in the chair, AA Ron. I believe that Torian will be joining us in a little bit, as you guys know over here. Torian joins us all the time, and also DZ will probably be popping in a little later. He's currently on Texas time, a little delayed, all that stuff. So he'll be here when he's here. Anyway, we're gonna start off. We're gonna save the talk until everybody's up here, so this way we got a full panel to discuss Fantastic Four. No comics this week. We're switching things up a little. We got a decent amount of news, some good stuff to cover. We'll go back to comics next week, we promise. Leo's gonna get some difficult names. We're gonna look up some manga names and stuff for him next week. It's all good.
It's my fault, gentlemen. I have had a hell of a week, so it's my fault. I couldn't do the comic corner this week because too many things are going on over here.
Too much. Yeah, no, I hear you, bro. It's all good. We'll be back to comics next week, but we got a ton of news and we got some podcast ideas in the Discord chat we're going to talk about today as well. So we got a packed show for you for sure. You know us, we'll definitely ramble on for over 2 hours because it's what we do lately. Because we're in the Council of Unks and that's what we do.
Tell you young whippersnappers how to fucking act.
So, ladies and gentlemen, gents, cheers. Let's get into the comments. Actually, we'll just get right into the comments. Say hi to everybody.
Salute.
See what's going on here. So, Torian said it's clobbering time. For those of you keeping track at home, Torian did win this week. I put the podcast up on an off day, and Torian jumped the gun, and Rachel did not. So, sorry in advance for that, babe. I definitely got spoken to about that. So, brother man says, "What up, Salam? What up, brother man? Feeling better, but a little fantastic without clobbering yet. Yeah. That's how it goes. Chase, you're muted. Merch coming soon.
Facts. Merch coming soon. Facts. Clobbering time out this month.
That's right. Heard they're rebooting Air Bud. Is that true? So many classics. Hope they don't ruin it. They ruin everything.
Yeah.
Air Bud? Why? Why?
Because, man, dogs are cute.
They figured it away with fucking crypto. They like fucking Air Bud, bro.
Bring back Air Bud, man.
Yeah, don't be surprised if Benji comes out.
Oh God!
Don't fuck with Benji. Don't fuck with Benji. Don't. There's some sacred animals people should not fuck with. Mr. Ed, Benji, and fucking Lassie.
I ain't gonna even hold you.
Fair.
Mr. Ed 2025 would be funny as shit.
It'd probably be hilarious, actually.
It'd be fucking. You'd have to go like Dave Chappelle to do that shit, bro.
Everybody forgets that. How did they make that fucking horse talk or make him move his lips? Everybody forget how that happened.
But Peter
would be up on that. Peter would be on them.
Like, we wouldn't even need the horse anymore. We need that fucking AI to fucking make the horse say whatever you want to say. But I'm like, you just You be like Dave Chappelle or do fucking Mr. Ed. That shit'd be hilarious.
Oh God. Brother Man said, going to see Fantastic Four on Saturday. Damn, we're gonna listen, bro. I hope you stick
A lot of
around.
spoilers, bro.
We'll give you a spoiler warning before we get into spoilers, just so you know, in case you don't want to watch or all that. But obviously, if you decide to kick off for a little bit, we understand. Just make sure you come back and check out the channel afterwards and see, see what we had to say about it. I'm sure by the time next week rolls around, we're probably going to have a whole what was the best movie of July, where does this rank amongst the MCU, blah, 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 blah. So don't worry, because you got to give it a week to kind of digest and let the Rotten Tomato numbers come out and all that good stuff. Yeah. So, we'll see. I'm sure there'll be more to discuss next week, too. The fellas are back, so Rachel could take a back seat as usual. Listen, you're going to get a sty, brother man, and I got nothing to do with that. Yeah, I tried warning you multiple times. You're going to get a sty, bro. You're going to get a sty, bro. I don't want it. I don't want that for you.
Far away from that shit, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Galactus buckets available or no? So actually, Leo has a funny story about a Galactus bucket. You want to get into what happened to you at the movie theater, bro? Or do you not want to relive that?
All right. Your boy is in the fucking and literally almost got arrested, but it's okay.
Oh shit!
All right, I go to Regal Theater. I'm with the family, and as a family do, as Marvel fans do, we actually go support. Yeah, I'm gonna be in a hating mood tonight. So if you're DC fans, get ready to feel my wrath. So, I go there and I say I don't see none of the buckets out. But I see the big ass Galactus. It says Galactus popcorn bucket on the box next to the popcorn machine.
Okay.
I asked him, "Hey, you guys have any more Galactus popcorn buckets?" To the young lady. The young lady says, "Oh, the box is empty, but let me check in the back. We normally have a couple extras in the back." The gentleman that comes up behind her says, "Oh no, there's only one left, and I'm holding it for somebody." I was like, "What?
Like, what?
Is there somebody here?"
Because I got cash.
Exactly.
The fuck?
So I'm looking at him fucking kind of sideways. He walks away. And I'm like, you know what? I'm with family, so I'm going to stay quiet. But the shit has been eating at me. And I'm going to have to talk. I don't want to be a Karen, but I'm going to have to. Oh boy, it was gonna get bad because I damn near cursed this poor kid out. But that's my Galactus bucket story.
Oh boy, so I have a little bit of a story as well. So I went to the movie theater. I was told I was doing some shopping because, in case you guys haven't heard, as I keep mentioning, there's going to be a newborn in my house in the next 6 to 7 weeks. We were doing some last minute shopping for the baby. And I happened to be by the movie theater that I go to, and I happened to stumble in and say, "Hey, when are you guys putting out the Fantastic Four buckets?" Just as way I have an idea, so if I want to come try to get the Galactus bucket, I could try to figure it out, right? The lovely young lady behind the counter told me an hour before the first showtime, which was 2:30 in the afternoon, which is the time that I went to see the movie. I walked into the movie theater today at 1:30, which is an hour before my showtime. At 1:40. I got there at 1:45. I was a little late because I got caught up with work. And I walk up to the counter, and the girl, I see the list of the buckets, and the Galactus head is crossed off. So I was like, damn, you guys sold out of the bucket already? Like, I'm here, like, I was only 15 minutes behind when you guys told me. And she goes, no, we put them out when we opened it at I forget, 11 or 12 o'clock, and they were sold out in 15 minutes. And there was almost a fight over them at the counter. And I was like, these motherfucking dweebs, bro. Like, you all walked in here at 11 o'clock to not see the movie and pick up the buckets? Like, yeah. Like, you know what it is. It's like, all right.
See, this is the motherfucking thing. See, you're holding a bucket for somebody. You're holding a bucket. You could have just fucking lied to me and made my day feel better. Okay, I missed out. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
my fault.
I was like,
motherfucker. You say you have one more left and you got it in the back. Yeah. I was about to hop over this motherfucking counter and just go take my shit. If I was by myself, it would have been a different fucking story.
Yeah.
You got lucky.
Let me tell you my popcorn bucket story. So I'm talking to fucking Aaron, and he's like, the theater over here has it. I'm like, get out of my theater. Like, that's where I'm going to. Like, get out of my theater. So he's like, they said they have 20. I only seen one. He's like, you better hurry up. So I get to the theater, and I'm like, I walk in, and I'm at the register, and there's a guy and another guy and his friend pull up next to me at the next register, right next to me. So I'm like, I need the Galactus head. She's like, that's the last one. It's like, that's mine. So she starts ringing this shit up. While she's ringing it up, the guy next to me says, yeah, the Galactus head. Can I have that? And the guy's like, yeah. And my shout out to my register girl. My register girl promptly turns around, grabs it. He's like waiting for them to give it to him, and she like puts it down in front of me. And they both just kind of look at me like, and I'm like, yeah, say something. I dare you. I say something. I dare you.
Ah, damn, you got a good one. Good for you, man. That's great. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. He matches my nursery theme, so he might just go in the
Herbie's
baby's
dope.
room. You know what I'm saying? Like Herbie might just go in the baby's room and chill.
And he has music, and he can be used as a
And
nightlight.
wait. I was gonna say, in case y'all wait. I don't want to get DMCA. I don't think I will, but here I'll just let you guys look. He plays music. He plays the Fantastic Four theme. So I mean, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. He's a nice consolation prize. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it.
Yeah, they didn't even have that shit in my fucking.
And I will say a little misleading because that comes with a large drink, a large popcorn, and candy. So you get all that with the bucket at the same time. So I was like, okay, that's cool. I don't know. All right. Anyway. Oh, wow. Both same theater or what? No, we all went to the movies separately today. Different movie times, work schedules, all that. Usually we go see the movies together, but, you know, it's not how it worked out.
There's a lot going on today.
A lot going on. So.
Yeah, this fucking week has been a hell of a week, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. I've heard fantastic way too many times in a 2-hour span. It was fantastic, babe. That's why. Because
really
it was fantastic. I had a fantastic afternoon. Oh, deep in the heart of Texas, it's Galactus.
What up,
boy?
I don't like you.
Deezy? Damn, bro.
What's up, B?
Yo, Deezy, I'm sending you money, bro. I don't give a fuck.
You're muted.
Mail me my shit or hold my shit until October. One of the shit.
Rachel said, Leo drink. I don't know.
Leo early. Is that what you feel early?
My message just appeared. What message? I don't know what message. Oh, the message for when you won. You didn't win though, so it's fine. Oh, there he is. Hi, DZ.
What it do?
What up, bro?
When we gonna talk about this?
That's soon. We're getting there. We got news.
I want to talk about it right now.
No, not yet. We gotta go do some news. Come on,
hold tight for a minute. Just hold tight. It's coming.
Oh God. Hashtag ban Torian. What did Torian even do?
Damn, what did you do to Rachel, Aaron?
Damn, man, I didn't do anything.
What do you do to piss her off today?
He just gotta get some love.
It's because I've said fantastic 42 times since I've been home.
Because fantastic is the fantastic thing to do. Mm-hmm. It's like Smurf.
I said the amount of times you're going to hear fantastic this next weekend is going to be obnoxious, just so you know.
Bro.
I'm going back to see it again.
I might have to.
Yes,
it's good.
I'm taking the family with me, bro.
Yeah, I did it today. I took the family.
I don't know if it I don't know what it was, bro. Is it because I got a son? I don't know, man. This joint touched me.
I'm trying to tell you.
This joint touched me.
All of a sudden, I was like, damn. I was like, damn, bro. Like, what?
I was thugging up in the back of the theater, bro. I was like,
oh, man.
You were looking around, making sure nobody.
I had to look around, bro. I look at my way.
Polar says Fantastic Four.
Dust up in here.
Fantastic Four or the Marvels, which was better? Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four.
That's not debatable.
He's really playing.
How was the Marvel show, Aaron? I told these guys last night. By the way, for those of you that don't know, we did our first watch party on Discord. Was a good time. I'm gonna put up a poll. Definitely gonna do another one. I'm either gonna watch Superman 1978, Dread, or
no. It's Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd. My bad. Judge Dredd, or I think I had a third one in mind because there's a bunch of different movies. There's a bunch of shit I have to see. We're gonna keep on doing the watch party. So if you guys want to join the Discord, join the channel membership down below. $2.99 a month. All that good stuff. So consider joining. The Marvels wasn't as bad as I thought it was. If I'm being fully honest, it was okay.
Love that.
I hated the musical bullshit.
We got somebody else down there.
I don't know if he. Oh, Torian is ready. So, Torian, Rain Reloaded. What's happening, brother? How you feeling?
I have just returned. Listen, I have just returned from Earth 828 to say Marvel did that with this movie. I think they stuck the landing with this, and I can't wait to discuss it. Actually, just right before I got on, I had just literally finished doing my review, and that'll be going up tomorrow. So, yeah. I can't wait to get into this discussion. And luckily for me, there wasn't no issues with no popcorn buckets at my theater. People got what they got. They sat down and ate the popcorn and watched the movie.
That's fair.
Wait, you had the Galactus bucket at your movie theater?
No, I was AMC.
They had the Galactus bucket.
I didn't. Then if they did, I didn't see them. They didn't have them out on display.
They probably
They sold out.
They did have the Herbie ones. I did see some people with the Herbie.
So that's why they sold out.
I saw a lot of people with the Herbie buckets.
Yeah, they probably sold out.
This was the AMC exclusive.
Hey, motherfucking Marvel. Send another fucking resupply. Don't make me. don't make me have to hurt somebody.
There'll be a supply online. There'll be a supply.
Don't make me hurt nobody, please.
But before we actually get into let me just say this. I don't know what it's going to take, or if someone has to wave a wand or something. But can New York look like that now? How it looked in that movie, can it look like that now?
You want subterranean and everything?
Yeah, now so technically that's old world New York from the 60s.
But it still has some futuristic elements to it.
It's got kind of retro futuristic things going on. Because if you notice that the big screens in Times Square all had the old TV frames around them, which was fucking.
All right, we won't get into it. We'll get into it.
All right, let me click through these really quick. Band Brother Man.
Damn!
Oh,
wow!
Oh Lord!
That's wild.
You done joined the band brigade, Brother Man.
Wild. This is a family affair and you're causing chaos. That's not fantastic of you, Leo.
Oh boy.
I'm just getting in trouble all over the fucking place, bro.
Aaron made me waddle to the theater. Listen, man, you need to move a little. That's all.
I can only imagine being a fly on the wall and actually seeing that in person of you like dragging Rachel.
I did not drag her anywhere. Don't let her. Don't
Animal.
Do that. Don't do that.
You beast.
Don't do that. So they lied about product availability, and you're not upset? No, Leo's upset. He's definitely upset.
Yeah, Leo's
mad. Look, listen. I don't know where this thing was supposed to be regularly, but in AMC, my theater had 12 to start with. Mm-hmm. When I got to the line, there was only 2 left. Mm-hmm.
I was 17 in my store.
That's it. That's and the dude, I was like, "Yo, can I get that other one?" He was like, "Nah, it's only 1 per customer." I was like, "Come on, man, ain't nobody up here." He was like, "Nah, man, I can't." I was like, "All right, thanks." So I grabbed my one and I left.
Yeah, I got the display. So
the display, that's a good grab right there. So I'm gonna get that.
Let's see here. Rachel in a wheelchair watching movies now. No, I don't bring Rachel to the movies with me because she falls asleep. That's why she don't come to the movies with me. It's a waste of a ticket. She'll fall asleep.
Did she fall asleep this time?
She didn't come with me. She was at work. This is absurd. Maverick 77 Defender, Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer is a better movie. No, it's not. Not under any
this man.
Not get off.
Not under any circumstances.
Is Maverick related to Polar?
There's no way.
Basically.
Or is that Polar's burner account?
It might be Polar's burner account. That's absurd.
There's no way in the world that's a true statement.
So Maverick, I will say this. I prefer that Silver Surfer over this one, but I would agree. I don't want to get into it, but this Silver Surfer did the damn thing.
She did that.
He did the damn thing.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
He did the damn thing. So, but that's definitely not a better movie.
She said, "I'm not allowed in the movies if I fall asleep." Aaron, she fell asleep 20 minutes into the Spider-Verse, across the Spider-Verse. 20 minutes. I was like, "You just missed a masterpiece." She fell asleep in 20 minutes. It's crazy, insane. I was like, "You just missed a fucking masterpiece." It was long, but it was good. Did you guys say how y'all feel about the movie yet? We're pushing it towards the end. I think
What
April's
up, bro?
actually going to pop in and join us.
Yeah. Stay tuned, bro. Don't stay tuned. We're gonna get
Stay
to
tuned.
it. Stay tuned.
Paul, the true believer. Appreciate you coming back from last week, bro. Thank you.
There was. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I was watching some of the interviews with the cast. But they had. I think they went on Jimmy Kimmel, but I think Jimmy's out right now. So the actor who plays Nightcrawler was the guest host. So he was there. So I thought it was interesting. You have Nightcrawler there interviewing the cast of Fantastic Four, and they're all going to be in Doomsday because he's going to be in Doomsday as well.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the popcorn buckets, but it was one popcorn bucket that they bought, and I didn't even know that they had this bucket. I don't know what theater has it. It's the one where Reed is holding the bucket and his wrapped around it. So, Chase, did you see that interview? Did you see that interview?
No, but it was a lot of controversy about that bucket.
It is. Wait, DZ, you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. That's why I'm pausing you. Good with that.
They said if you hang that
bucket in my life.
They said if you hold that bucket at a certain angle, it doesn't look like his arm is holding the bucket.
Yeah, it was wild.
He is Mr. Fantastic.
All right,
stop it, bro.
That's what,
oh man,
call it LD for real.
You know what, Maverick? I'm gonna save that for when we actually talk about Fantastic Four. Otherwise, we're just gonna get into it. So I want to. I'll save that for later. I'll pop back to it. I promise. I'll pop back to both your comments. It's clobbering time in the theater. So much love, Unks, and have your chest out and hands ready.
Thanks.
We got 2 Leo drinks, Brother Man and Polar. I got nothing to do with that.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Gotta talk to them. Let's see here. Yeah, can't believe they're doing a new version of the Smurfs, and it's already out.
Yeah, it's already
out.
It came out last week.
Not nice.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four first steps domestic box office is predicted to be 120 to 140. I saw global's going to be on pace with Superman 220.
Yeah,
that's what I read.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is.
It's already okay. So getting into the news about it, it's already surpassed Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah,
in one country. So
in Paris, I think, right?
Yeah.
Paris.
So you can add that 240, 260 list.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be interesting to see what it comes up.
So the crazy thing is, like, there's certain, because once it drops, like the new commercials always have certain scenes in them. Yeah. Once they start showing you certain scenes, it's gonna be out of here. Forget it, because certain scenes in that movie, when they start showing it on commercial, is automatically gonna take everybody to the next level.
Let's see here. Abel said he's coming in hot around 9:15. Abel will be here around 9:15, so around 40 minutes from now. All right, bro. We'll be here. Probably talking about Fantastic Four then. What's good, guys? I'm watching Fantastic Four now. Leo drink.
Nice. I love it.
I mean, that's a great comment in my opinion. What up,
I think that's a top comment. That's good.
Hope you enjoy the movie, bro. Hope you have a good time with it.
Yes, sir.
Hop into news.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's get it. News. All right. Cheers, gentlemen. Cheers. Okay, I'm drinking.
Cheers.
All right. Let's see. How do I want to start this? Okay, so first we have to start with the sad news. That way we can get past it. We've lost 3 legends this week. We lost Hulk Hogan today. Ozzy Osbourne and Malcolm.
Jamal Warner. So
if you guys don't know Cosby Show, if you don't know wrestling, and if you don't know Ozzy Osbourne, come out of the fucking rock.
Yeah. So, Malcolm Jamal Warner played Theo Huxtable on the Cosby Show. He's been in I think the show was called Jeremiah or something. He was in that. Malcolm and Eddie, the comedy.
That was my show back in the day. It was my show.
He did a stint on the show Suits.
Yeah, I think it's and was it Grey's Anatomy?
Grey's Anatomy. He was great in fucking Grey's Anatomy. Just listen, for I don't know about anybody else, but for us, we grew up with him. We watched him from a young kid grow into a grown man. Obviously when the Cosby Show was on, we watched him every week. So it's one of those things where it's like losing family. What's sad to me is that they were in Costa Rica celebrating his daughter's birthday.
and she was actually in the ocean with him, and they got caught in a riptide together, and they managed to save her, but they couldn't save him. And I just couldn't even fathom. But the one thing I just want to say real quick is, please knock it off with the fucking, oh, he was about to do a video to expose the industry. Like, knock it off. Like you know, I get his social media, I get his content, but at some point you got to have some respect. And just trying to conspiracize anybody's death is just weird. It's weird, and it just shows that you have a real lack of character and whatnot.
And the man is not, his body is not even fucking cold yet, bro.
Oh, listen, you will see 100. Oh, Malcolm Joe Warner was about to do a video expose. Like, bro, let me be clear. If R. Kelly, Adam Weinstein, Bill Cosby, and Puffy have not exposed the industry at this fucking point, trust me, there's nothing else left to tell.
Clickbait.
You know what I mean? So
that part,
please just knock it off, man, and have some respect.
Also, Chuck, I hope I say this name right. Mangione.
Oh yes, Chuck Mangione. Yes.
Jazz
player. Damn, Chuck Mangione.
Yeah, he passed away.
Oh wow.
Feels so good.
That's 4 deaths in 4 days.
Yeah.
Actually,
it's like back to back. So, listen, hold your loved ones close. Please check on your boys, check on your family, and make sure. Listen, everybody has some controversy in their lives. Just respect them. Respect the man. He has a family, and just respect everybody who passed away. Everybody fucks up every once in a while. Can they come back from it? Yes, if you give them a second chance.
It's a fact.
But just fucking go past it. Respect them for what the career and what the joy that they brought you in your life. Hulk Hogan, he has a fucking checkered. He didn't end well. Okay.
Yeah.
He did not fucking end well. Ozzy had some other fucking fucked up shit too.
Yeah, he definitely.
Actually, it was messed up. Abel and I were talking about it earlier because we watch a lot more wrestling these days than you guys. I know DZ watches too. But the last time Hulk Hogan was out on a wrestling stage, he got booed off the stage. Wild.
Yeah.
So it was like you were like, damn, that's not how you want to see somebody go out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
but some things you can't come back from.
Yeah,
and I think you know what I think what it stemmed from, the obvious, the stuff, the racist stuff that he said. Number one, but also what got exposed in that documentary about Vince McMahon is, I think, another. Like that man was throwing people under the bus left and right, like it was nothing.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Listen, I think that we all understand, being around the entertainment industry, that everybody's got their own lives and they're doing a bunch of things or whatever have you. But it's just like, I know for me, after I heard certain things, because we all, listen, as kids grew up, loving Hulk Hogan and and feeling like he loved us. So when you get to an age and a stage where you say certain things, it was just turn off for me. I am definitely rest in peace that he's gone, but he stopped being one of my favorites, at that moment.
Exactly. So if remember for what is past and the joy that he brought you in the past, if he fucks up now, hey, it is what it is. Everybody's an adult. Take it the way it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The first time I saw Hulk Hogan, because like when I was born, like he was already like established, so and everything like that. Right. But the first time I saw him was in that Three Ninjas movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one where they went to the amusement park. I think it was called High Mountain, Mega Mountain, something like that.
Yeah,
that one. I think that's the first time I ever saw him. Before knowing like who he actually was.
Yeah.
Right. But all just condolences. Peace, love to the family.
No doubt. And if anybody got a Gordon Gartrell 2X in the closet, holler at your boy.
Word.
I need that.
Put that on.
Listen, I don't care what nobody say. That's probably one of my favorite episodes of all time because listen, I don't know about any place else, but if you live in New York, you had a Gordon Gartrell something that you wanted to wear so all the girls would see you, and you was willing to do anything to get it.
My man said it's tucked in my shoe.
It's like all the way into my shoes. And then the chick came in and was like, nah, that's like that new joint. All of a sudden he was loving it. Like, okay, yeah.
No, one of my favorite episodes was definitely the one where when Cliff was trying to leave the house and he couldn't close the door because he had all them skis and stuff in his hand, and he was like, "Theo, that door!" he was struggling trying to get out the house. That was so funny.
Try to go skiing.
Oh shit! All right, so let's get into it. Okay, first look at Wolverine-zilla. Godzilla destroys the Marvel universe.
I have it. I have a picture.
Hey, man.
Yeah. So we just putting two iconics together and saying who won it.
He got bone claws.
Either way, who won it?
Yeah, that's
I don't know. That's a bit much.
Does he regenerate like Wolverine?
Goddamn right, he's Wolverine. He has to regenerate.
So it's Godzilla. So it's Godzilla who regenerates. So when you can break limbs and body parts off, he regenerates. That's great. That seems killable.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm looking at this imagery right here, and this thing looks like the embodiment of what an STI would look like outside of the body.
Damn,
bro.
That's like if you zoom in on a microscope, that's probably what you would see.
Yeah, just so that's like on The Boys. He's just in that little thing and just tearing shit up.
Stop it, bro.
No.
Oh god, all right. Rob Liefeld, Youngblood, #1, passes $500,000 in direct sales.
That's crazy.
Breaking record 33 years after its freaking groundbreaking debut. If you do not have a Youngbloods comic, what the fuck you doing with yourself?
Yeah, I don't know.
The only problem with the Youngbloods, wait, hold on a second. The only one thing with the Youngbloods, it was overproduced. It was overprinted.
Yeah,
because it was Liefeld.
I was gonna say, didn't all his comics get like heavily produced, like a lot? Because there's a lot of copies of Deadpool stuff too, right? X Force and all that.
Yeah,
because like everybody has the X Force comic run at this point.
yeah, exactly. Everybody has that. The X Force.
I was gonna say, I feel like I have a Youngblood comic. I don't know which one, but I feel like I have one.
You probably have the #1.
I don't remember. It looks familiar though. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what else we got on here. Jimmy Olsen's series introduced Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah. So this is weird. So they've decided to take Jimmy Olsen's angle and now make him a front lead story, I guess, as a spinoff and whatnot. So he's supposed to be writing about all the Superman villains, and Grodd's going to be one of them.
I'm sorry. If he's not a pimp, I don't want to see it.
He is a pimp.
Gorilla pimp.
My man in Superman was talking to he was getting it. Okay, he was getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if he ain't a pimp and he ain't got a stable or a good solid 8 rotation,
This is true.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah,
It's true. It's true.
Okay.
He locked down by the test marker.
Yeah.
And like we said before,
that's that classic Gene Hackman stuff.
Like we said,
Aaron gonna learn about that when he watched Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said before, Alan Richardson is supposedly being what the hell do they have him being? Oh,
Batman.
in the Brave and the Batman and Brave and the Bold.
I said it.
No.
So
why is he not a good actor?
No, Alan Richardson.
We love Alan Richardson, but the wrong Batman.
Yeah.
It is the wrong Batman. But I mean, he just said Batman in the DCU. It doesn't necessarily have to be the
Yeah,
Batman.
but James Gunn's like, I love Alan Richardson. Like you came up with that fucking idea.
Yeah, exactly. And we do want our money. Just so we
goddamn right. Because we've been on this shit for fucking since the fucking Batman series came out. What is it called? Fuck.
You know what I was gonna say?
Ultimate
I was
Batman.
Like, if this is a thing, I don't know that it's a thing. I think it's all just. I think James Gunn is just telling everybody, "Oh yeah, I've talked to that person. I've talked to that person," but I don't think he actually has anybody yet. Like I think he's just kind of speaking to people and feeling it out. But like, you know what I did just look up? I was like, I feel like Alan Ritchson next to David Cornsweet would look weird. But do you know that actually Cornsweet's taller than him?
Really?
Yeah, David Cornsweet's like 6'4", and Ritchson is like 6'2", 6'3".
Wow.
That's fine.
Yeah, so he's actually taller than him, which is kind of, I didn't think he was.
But Alan doesn't need. Alan won't get the fillers, and he'll look good in it.
Well, I was gonna say the difference is I feel like
Yeah.
Ritchson's very.
Yeah. Cornsweet suit look like.
Nah, but that suits though, bro. I'm telling you, because he put a suit on Ritchson that also made him look fucking. He'd make a baggy suit on him too.
Yeah, that's true.
And speaking of height, they actually revealed that the current this new actor that's portraying the Predator in Predator Badlands has actually exceeded the height of the previous actor who played him. I think they said this guy's like 7 foot something, and I'm like, I'm like, it's people out there that are that tall.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't the original Predator like 6'9" or something?
Yeah.
Like it's crazy how tall these people are.
Actually, the original Predator was Van Damme, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We don't want to talk about that. No, we don't. You don't want to see the Predator doing the splits? No, nobody. No, nobody. Nobody likes Van. No, I ain't getting nothing for that. All right, okay. All right. Johnny Depp teaming up with Ridley Scott for the Jekyll and Hyde movie. I'm in.
That'd be dope.
Could be cool.
Yo, he does weird movies very.
Yeah, well, yeah, he does, bro.
He's a character actor for real.
Mm-hmm.
If it's weird, it's gonna be a hit with him in it.
He made playing Willy Wonka weird.
People didn't like
yes,
Sweeney Todd. I love Sweeney Todd.
Did because the thing is, it's a formula. You know how you have Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan. If you throw Johnny Depp and Tim Burton together, you gonna get
that's
something chaotic. You get something chaotic.
Edward Scissorhands.
Edward Scissorhands. Yeah.
What?
And Willie, the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Couple questions we got here.
Okay.
Isn't Diamond Distributors for Comics bankrupt now?
Yeah.
Yes, I did hear about that. I heard that in the rumor mill, but supposedly yes.
Gorilla Grodd Comics was out. If you know, you know. Was it out?
Gorilla Grodd.
Grodd?
Grodd was out. Does he got a new run or something?
Elaborate. Any elaboration?
Yeah,
on that
please.
Statement. Is Pattinson coming back? Or are they booting him to or what? Yes, 2020.
He's Elseworld.
Yeah,
he's
coming back. Elseworld 2027.
He's
Elseworld 2029.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. Now Superman's been out. Pattinson and Cornsweet, two bitch characters, go together very well. I'm just saying. Like I'm just calling it like I sees it. It'd be bitch Superman and bitch Batman, and they'd both be like, "No, I want to save the world. No, I want to save the world." Sorry.
You're hilarious.
I'm just
he
saying.
had to get the hair out of his eyes before he saves the world, though. All right. All right. Superman outgrosses the entire box office haul of Marvel's Thunderbolts in just 2 weeks.
So I remember seeing.
You know what? It's news if it didn't.
Well,
that'd be the news. The news would be if it didn't.
Yeah. So
Wait, I'm sorry. Repeat that one more time. I apologize. I missed what you said.
Superman outgrossed the entire box office haul of the Marvel's Thunderbolts in just 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
So you know how the New York Knicks finally get a win by beating the worst team in the NBA? It's that. You know what I'm saying? Like you think about how deep you had to dive in there to try to find that title.
But the thing is, you're comparing your ace to a brand new team.
That's what I'm saying.
It's fucking. The problem is it's close.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like, it's like,
you know what though? I saw a stat that said that if you want to argue money, I read that because of inflation, adjusted gross inflation, Man of Steel has technically made more money than fucking Superman. If you adjust for inflation prices.
Of course.
because now movies cost way more, so the box office numbers are going to be higher because it costs more to go to the movies. So if you adjust, technically speaking, Man of Steel possibly was either on par or made more than it. So like,
And
I'm just saying,
I don't know. It's the same thing like comparing Michael Jackson to Drake. Motherfucker, we have to go to the fucking store to buy the album, bitches.
First of all, if you do, I'm gonna beat you.
What did I miss? Sorry.
Yo, and let's be clear. In no way, shape, or form. And listen, I know all little Drake fans out there. They see he's just long in the tooth. Listen.
Nah. What did I miss?
If Michael Jackson and Drake were both doing what they do at the same time, you would never even know Drake existed. Just telling you. Just telling you, bro. When people that don't even speak English in other countries are singing your song and falling out, like screaming, rock star shit, bro. Like,
oh, speaking of Leo,
Sean Franklin, hi, hello.
Since we brought up MJ, do you have any of that in the news?
No.
Okay, so they have officially given a release date for the Michael Jackson biopic. It is coming out on April 24th of next year. 2026. That's the official date. Now, the only thing that they're still up in the air about is if they're releasing it in 2 parts. That's the only thing that they're still, because the movie has clocked in 4 hours.
God damn.
So they're saying, so the only thing that they're juggling now is, are they going to release it all at one time, or are they going to split it into 2 parts? I'm going to ask y'all, do you think with 4 hours, do y'all think they should split it or keep it all as one?
Split it.
They got to split that, bro.
4
you
hours?
You could release it on stream for 4 hours or something.
Yeah,
4 hours is crazy.
You sort of like
movies,
sort of like the Snyder cut, what they did with Justice.
I'll Snyder cut at home, bro.
Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna release a 4-hour movie, it's gonna be hard to get, motherfucker. Yeah. You're gonna need a fucking a break in between.
I'm gonna need to be in my house with my legs up in my drawers.
I agree.
Like,
I would say split into 2 parts. They could release the first part in April and then release the second part like in the fall or something like that. Yeah. From what I've also read somewhere too is that the way, if they do split it, what it's going to be is the first part is going to handle from his childhood, growing up in Gary, Indiana, then going to Jackson 5 and all of that, all the way to Off the Wall. Right. And then the second part is going to be from Thriller to his death.
That's the best time because you got April, then you release the second one in October.
Well, yeah.
Thriller.
Yeah.
The Michael, I went to go see the Michael Jackson Broadway show, which kind of does.
That's a good show.
That show's out of control. Which is kind of the same thing, and they kind of go from his childhood up to around Off the Wall, and then they break, because that's really the turning point in his career, where he kind of leaves the brothers, he goes out on his own. Off the Wall was completely groundbreaking album, and then Thriller just was like this. I don't care what anybody says, nothing like that ever. Period.
When I was in Vegas, I went to the Michael Jackson 1 Cirque du Soleil. Listen, that was one of the best shows that I spent $80 on. And the thing is, the seats I had was in the back, but the people let me and my family move to the front. I was like maybe about 4 or 5 rows from the stage. When I tell you I had a time up in there singing all the songs, they tried to tell us not to be so loud. I said, y'all must be talking to the other people behind me because
I'm about to scream like a little girl.
Sound like it.
You're like, I'm about to scream like a little girl. I don't know who you're talking to.
Couple comments here. You don't just adjust, you go with the times or not. Should they? Yes, but no matter what, people will pack it out.
Oh, definitely.
It'll get packed out.
It's gonna pack. Listen, it's Michael. Like, people gonna show up dressed as Michael from
probably
every video he has.
How much wait time in between if they split it? Don't have people waiting too long if they do. I don't know. I mean, I think that you can split movies up into like 4-year increments. Just ask Sony. It's great. It's actually
Well,
fantastic.
that will not be happening.
It's
with this movie.
it's fantastic.
This will not be happening. This will not happen. This is Lionsgate. This is Lionsgate.
Yes.
I'm just putting it out. You know, I think a 4-year split is great between the fucking movies. It works out so well.
Everyone should do it.
They're probably gonna drop the whole thing, bro, because it'll be more like a festival experience. And people, like I said, people will go there and just be dressed up, and they'll be outside in the theater walking around. It'll be festival time, so they're gonna make a ton of money off of that.
So Superman outgrossing previous DC movie efforts holds more weight than lesser Marvel movies. No matter what y'all's opinion is on Superman, a vast majority still enjoyed it. There's nothing we're not saying, but we didn't say nobody said we didn't enjoy it. We did not enjoy Superman. That's the
I enjoyed Superman.
Listen. Of course, James Gunn's first DC movie was going to make some fucking money. It's his first movie. He rebooted the DCU. Yes, that movie's going to make fucking money. It's Superman. It's the most commonly known fucking superhero on planet Earth. If you ask somebody who doesn't know who a superhero is, what superhero do you know? The first name they'll come up with is fucking Superman. Yep. Of course, people are going to go fucking watch the movie. No shit. And it's not a bad movie, but I'm sorry. I didn't leave that movie going, damn, I can't wait to see that movie again. Yeah. That's where I'm at. Maybe you all did, and that's fine. But and I don't care. I'm not hating on you for it.
Let's be clear. They're trying to compare that movie to one of Marvel's lesser movies. Right. It's not like it knocked it out of the park and it's like past Endgame and past all the other
that. Talk about Endgame. Talk about Infinity War.
They found some real weird statistic like, it outpassed a recent movie that's at the end of a phase for Marvel that's going into another phase. They don't like it.
I'll be honest with you where I'm at. We said we talked about Superman and Fantastic Four for weeks leading up to the releases, right? I'm verbatim saying here, it would not shock me if Superman made $1 billion. Right now, it's currently on track to make somewhere between 6, 7, or 8, depending on if it has one more run in the theaters. That, to me, speaks volumes about where we're at. That movie should have made $1 billion if it was that fucking good. Sorry. In my opinion, that's a home run fucking first movie, beginning of a new universe. That movie should have made $1 billion if it was that fucking grandiose so good. I don't think I'm wrong for saying that.
I'm gonna give you a hot take. Loki is better than Superman movie.
Now that might be a little.
Loki
the series.
Loki the series is better than the Superman movie.
You can't compare it to a show.
I'm comparing it to a show. It's about almost the same damn runtime. Loki has a little bit more runtime.
Loki's got more runtime.
Loki has more runtime, and the show is 10 times better than fucking Superman. You wanted the hate. You wanted to hate. I'm thinking
of that guy right there.
Yeah, I'm in the mood tonight, so I'm gonna give you the hate.
I'm thinking about it really, really, really hard. He might be right.
Loki the series is better than Superman.
He might be right.
Nah, I don't know. But Loki had
I'm not saying Superman was a bad. I'm not going to say Superman was a bad.
Loki had lulls.
But if you watch that one episode.
No, take away a couple episodes were lulls.
If you watch that whole, if you watch Loki straight through,
it might be better. I didn't, so
it might be better.
Maybe I'd have to watch it in full again to really think about it.
But that's crazy.
But it had dips where Loki was like boring filler episodes. Yeah. That's the thing to me.
Yeah.
That's the thing to me. Yeah. And like that. But that's not me. Superman also had like a lull where I got bored for a little while. Where I was like, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
wait, was it the part when he started screaming like a little bitch?
Yeah,
that was like right at the beginning of the movie. Cut it out.
Wait. Okay, so let's go to the end when he got called a bitch.
That was at the end of the movie. Cut it out.
You want the middle? Okay. What about the big ass kaiju that look like you fucking one eye this way, one eye that way? How about that part?
Yeah, I mean,
listen. That was the beginning, the middle, and the end. Which part did you like?
Yeah, listen, we didn't
wait. Let's put another baby in danger though.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. So listen, at the end of the day, Rashad, listen, we didn't hate the movie. We're not hating on the movie.
No, I'm not hating on it.
But they trying to make a comparison. Like, I'm glad that it made some money because DC needs to get some hits. But you're trying to compare it like it knocked over a blockbuster, and it did not. You know what I'm saying? This is the Knicks beating the Pelicans when for the
you're gonna make 550 tops.
honestly, Superman doesn't even need to make $1 billion. And James Gunn said it. He said, "I don't need Superman to make $1 billion." He says, "I just need it to make its profit." And the profit is not $1 billion. And the thing is, think about it. Warner Brothers has had 3 giant hits that came out this year. Minecraft, which almost made $1 billion. Sinners, which did phenomenal. And then Final Destination Bloodlines, which did great for a series to start back up after being down for how many years, and made like over $100 million in its opening weekend on a small budget.
But wait, hold on.
And I guess you could throw F1 in there as well as a honorable mention.
Hold on one second.
F1 was a great movie.
Hold on.
I didn't say it was good. I'm talking about like money wise.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Did I hear any DCU movie in there?
No.
That part.
Well,
Warner Brothers is a good fucking company. Always has been and will continue to be.
And I'm
DCU?
Rashad. I'm looking forward to that movie as well. Weapons. I'm very much so looking forward to that.
Weapons.
Listen, I'm so amped for Weapons, bro.
Another movie to leave for you to watch with the light off. Another light off.
I'm trying to be nice with these DC fans, man. I'm trying to be nice. Trying to be nice. I said nice things about the fucking movie, and this is the fucking this is the problem that I have about it.
To the audience,
I said in this podcast, I said everybody go watch it. Form your own opinion. We've always said that on this podcast, and we accept different opinions. We are not Marvel stans.
That's the part that doesn't irritate me, because like it's fine. People can feel how they want. I personally, at this point in my life, I've watched a lot more Marvel than I have DC. Full objective, right? But I'll tell you this right now. I'm cheering for Supergirl to be good. I'm cheering for Lanterns to be good. I'm not watching dumbass Peacemaker season 2 in 3 weeks. Not doing that, because fuck that.
Come on.
No, fuck that. I watched 3 episodes of season 1. I literally couldn't be less interested. It's horrible.
Watch 1 episode.
You want to go get that metal helmet?
No, fuck no. That show is so dumb. I can't tolerate it.
It's gonna be different this year.
Yeah. Listen, they could completely miss me with Peacemaker.
That's one.
We're not Marvel stans. Leo drink. Yo, what? Yo, come on, man. Whatever.
Y'all need to let that go, man. We are not.
That's fine.
We're not.
That's fine.
I'll
take it.
We are comic book heads. Comic book heads.
Listen, I am. I don't give a shit. But I
won't take that.
DC. Like, listen, characters like Firestorm was one of my favorites and whatnot. So I don't care.
But that's the beauty of opinion, right? We're in the minority. I mean that figuratively, in the sense that we don't like the Batman, right? We don't like the Batman. The objective audience likes the Batman. We don't love Superman. The majority audience loves Superman, and that's fine. You're allowed to fucking like it.
Yeah, but
out of everybody on this panel, I think I was the one that gave it the highest score out of everybody that's up here. I think I gave it like an 8. Everybody else was a 7.
We said 7. We all said 7.
Aaron, here's my.
No, I said 6.
The thing is about that, Aaron, everybody else is wrong.
That's fine. Everybody else can be. They can. But what I'm saying is they'll say we're wrong, and that's fine. You're allowed to say we're wrong because you guys are old and you guys don't know what you're talking about. And okay, cool, that's fine.
Because we're old, we know what we're talking about.
They'll say it, but they won't say it to our faces.
They might.
Yeah,
they might.
I wish you would, though. I wish you would.
No, but the problem is that it's everybody's entitled to their opinion. I welcome it. I want to welcome it. But once I beat you in your opinion, can you admit that you're wrong?
I have a Superman statue back there and an absolute Batman #1. Like, I don't hate DC. It's right there.
Hey, listen.
We just want good content.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And listen to me. You DC, you got one more shot with the animated series, bro.
Which one?
Anyone.
The next one's going to be the second season of Creature Commanders.
Telling you, Leo is going to love Lanterns. I'm stamping it now. Leo's going to love Lanterns.
Okay, but is it weird to me that, like, since I've heard that it's a Jon Stewart focused lantern, like lantern thing, I think it actually might be good. I think it might be really good
because everybody wants Jon Stewart.
Because everybody wants Jon Stewart.
Don't get
You've been wanting Jon Stewart for a while.
Don't get it confused. Because it's Jon Stewart, it has the potential.
That's my point.
Be good.
Because
it doesn't necessarily mean that they will make a great Jon Stewart story.
The title, the title being Lanterns didn't tell you which lantern they were going to focus on, right? So
you're going to get fucking bowl cut.
Now that that's fine. He's going to be in it too. He's going to be in it too, 100%. But like now that they said the focus will be on Jon Stewart, I'm kind of like I'm interested. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay, because I haven't seen that yet. I want to see it. And even if James Gunn, listen, if James Gunn butchers it, I'm gonna fucking sit here and say he butchered it. If he butchers Jon Stewart, I'm fucking done with him. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh,
like
listen.
that's fucking one for James Gunn in my book at that point. Because like fuck you,
Jon Stewart is another one of those characters that a lot of people, even if they're not comic book heads, you hear that name, they're gonna know Green Lantern. That's why when they came out with that Green Lantern movie that movie that shall not be named, they came out in 2011 with Ryan Reynolds before he became the real Deadpool. That's why when people saw that, when they said Green Lantern, they was like, huh? They was like, who the heck is Hal Jordan? Where's Jon Stewart? I know I was one of them. That's why I didn't go watch the movie. I was like, I'm not watching this crap. And apparently a lot of people was with me and they didn't watch it either.
I mean, well, Justice League Unlimited was
was really the catalyst.
That's a responsible part of it. Because every kid watched Justice League saw Jon Stewart, not Hal Jordan.
Not Hal Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, Hal was in a couple of them, but the majority of them
was Jon Stewart's show.
And Jon Stewart making out with Hawk Girl every other
clapping them Hawk cheeks, baby.
And by the way,
that's why she's screaming like that.
And by the way, the actress who plays Hawk Girl, she ain't slick. Y'all saw in that interview where she said, I want to have it with a storyline where it's Hawk Girl and Jon Stewart together. Listen, we know why you want that storyline because you found out who was playing. He was like, "Yeah, like let's go with that storyline." So we know it, but make sure you keep it professional because Tiana Taylor don't play.
Yeah,
they need to add Vixen in there, bro. They need to add Vixen into that.
We got
so many great characters.
We got a couple donos here. So Dogzilla with the $20 bomb. Thanks again, Dogzilla. In case I haven't mentioned, you're a maniac. Did someone say hating on shit? Ta-da! I'm here. Hail Godzilla. Hello. So are we. Yes.
Fantastic. That Godzilla Wolverine picture for him.
Yeah, here, Doug. I got you something. Ready? Look, this is just for you, bro. I hope you screenshot this, and I hope you make it your profile picture when I find it. Here you go. Right here.
If he does make it, and you come back next week with this picture, I'm gonna be done.
There you go, bro. It's Godzilla Wolverine, bro. He's perfect. It's fantastic.
Goddamn right.
Perfect.
Perfect in every goddamn way. Look at him.
Perfect.
I mean, he already got Godzilla takes on the Marvel universe in this. So
that's right. That's right. Let's see here. I love the opinions you give the most genuine brothers on YouTube. Rashad, we appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you, man. That's what we're here for.
Listen, it is no clickbait. No rage bait over here. We gonna just you just tell it like how it is. You take it or leave it. That's like that's all.
You never know when you might get a crash out. So
I'm this one.
It's definitely going to come.
That one.
Definitely one coming.
And that one.
It's definitely one coming.
Just all of us. It's all of us now. Just everybody.
Definitely one coming.
$5 from Dogzilla. Dog, you're crazy. Thank you, bro. You're old. You don't know what you're talking about. Drink. Thank you. I've been told that before. Another. Let's see here. Depends on your age. Green Lantern, just like Flash and every old comic. Yeah, it does depend on what age you are.
It does.
I agree. Justice League and Justice League Unlimited shaped us. We've been chasing that high ever since.
Bro, listen. I'm gonna tell you something. Batman was my least favorite character before Justice League Unlimited. That made me made me love Batman. Like what?
Wait, which Batman is that? Which one?
Justice League Unlimited.
Justice League Unlimited Batman.
For me, the Batman animated series is the one that
this is the thing that we always say on this podcast. DC has the upper hand in animated.
Oh, that is a good Batman chase. I just looked up which one that's a good Batman.
No,
that's a good Batman.
The one with the
really pointy ears. Yeah. I was trying to remember which one that was. Yeah, that's a good one.
He's the most menacing one.
Yeah, he is.
That's the one. He ain't take no shit from nobody.
No one.
He was like, yo, listen, I'll leave here. He basically was like, fuck all y'all.
Then at 25 years ago in the year 2000, they came out with Batman Beyond, and I completely lost my then 11-year-old.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro.
Hey,
Batman
James
Beyond was
Gunn.
insane.
James. Hey,
Insane.
fucker. Hey, listen to me,
bro.
You want to make $1 billion? Batman Beyond,
Bro.
When I saw him click the button on his utility belt and he turned invisible, I was like, when did Batman be able to do that?
Oh, that's new.
When it became the future.
the way Batman pulled up on Waller and put her in her place.
Yo, it's a fact. It's a fact.
Damn, yeah.
It's a fact. Yo, crazy, bro.
By the way, boys, just for reference, we're going to talk about it when we get into Fantastic Four. The Rotten Tomato scores are in for audience and critic.
Ready? Ready?
Oh boy. Oh boy, we're gonna get into that.
Wait, hold on. Where Fatal at?
Oh, by the way, Dogzilla said it. Y'all smash the like button. Put the work in.
Smash that like button, bro.
Smash the like button. We appreciate you.
I need to speak to Fatal real quick.
Do you speak to Fatal? I don't know if Fatal might pop in. He might.
Fatal J, where you at, bro?
We need to talk.
Yeah, no doubt.
You continue with news, bro.
Yeah. Let's
Yo, brother, man, you forgot to click the like button. Click the like, bro. What the hell?
Click the
You've been
like,
here for like
bro.
an hour. Click the like.
For like an hour.
Click the damn like, bro. What the hell? Damn. Hotheads click the like. If you guys ain't clicking the like, what are we even doing here?
Like I should click the like automatic.
2 times.
All right, Naomi Aki?
Aki, I think your last name is Aki. I know you're talking about.
Yeah,
Blink
Naomi
twice.
Aki. Yeah, Naomi Aki is in talks to join the DC Studios horror thriller Clayface.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I think Clayface is going to be a sleeper.
yeah,
I think so too.
Clayface
And,
would be cool.
and I think it's supposed to be R-rated too, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Because of that Batman show. If you guys haven't seen it, because I'm seeing y'all DC, y'all 12 of y'all motherfuckers ain't watching y'all shit.
And I'm
That
glad
Clayface fight was fucking dope.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they're doing a Clayface movie because I had said that Batman has a huge rogues gallery. I know y'all like to lean in always on Joker all the time, but Clayface was another villain going back to the Batman animated series that I saw, and I said to myself, I wonder what a Clayface movie or having Clayface in a Batman movie, what would that look like? And I'm glad that they're finally about to do it.
It was like a big ass budget.
Hey James, James, I'm gonna give you another $1 billion movie. Here you go. Look at how easy this shit is. Look, you got Batman Beyond. Wow, smack him in the face with that, right? You get the Clayface. Wow, smack him in the face with that with the animated series. Hey, bring in Deathstroke.
There's already a Deathstroke movie.
Was it Deathstroke and
Deathstroke and Bane.
and Bane?
2032 don't count.
That's the movie he's making. Deathstroke and Bane.
2032 don't count.
I'm not.
Oh, wait, you want another $1 billion movie or a series? Hey, Ra's al Ghul.
Okay, bro. Here's
They're
I'm giving you fucking money.
They're not gonna do Ra's al Ghul.
You went too far to the left.
You went left.
They're not gonna do Ra's al Ghul.
Ra's al Ghul is not.
They're not even.
Ra's al-
They're not even ready for that, bro.
They're not ready
even
because you got
They're
too
not even
much.
ready for that, bro.
They're not ready for any of that.
They're doing the Court of Oz.
Let them plant their feet first.
Yeah, listen.
Let them plant their feet.
bro.
You got these
Ra's al-
motherfuckers trying to fly right now.
Yeah,
Just
bro.
Let them
Ra's al Ghul-
walk, bro.
Ra's al Ghul in the League of Shadow is an end game movie,
Bro.
bro. That's an
an
end game movie.
That's an end game movie.
That's an end game movie.
Let me tell you something.
What? You got too much you could do.
The
Talia al
rumors,
Ghul, Damien, come on, bro. There's so much I could write for that.
The rumors for the Batman 2 have been, right? Obviously, we saw Penguin, the Court of Owls, right? There's rumors about Hush. There's rumors about Mr. Freeze. Can I explain something to you?
All these are people are gonna mollywop that.
Robert
Batman.
Pattinson is going to get his ass whooped so badly
By every
in
last
that
one of them.
fucking movie. He will get his ass whooped
forward to it.
badly. The entire movie, he'll get his ass whooped. The Batman I saw that fell off the fucking building, crashed into a car, couldn't repel, that guy, he's getting his ass whooped the whole movie. Come on, man. What are we doing? Unless he's been training some extensively and not listening to emo music back in the cave, he's getting his ass whooped.
Where is this League of Shadow training? I did not see that.
Well, that's why he wasn't around for the whole event of the Penguin, bro.
Well, what about
what he did was he was training in the shadows, not the league. He was just in the shadows training.
What have I told y'all? He's not training with the League of Shadows. He's training with the plot armor.
Mm-hmm.
It's the plot armer. That's what
he already takes fucking C4 to the face. So
and the plot armor is undefeated. So undefeated that it couldn't even be snapped out of existence.
Year 2 Batman and Hush, he'll be killed in 15 minutes in screen time.
Okay.
What the fuck are we talking about, bro? Hush is crazy. Come on, man. Oh God. Anyway, Nico still Apex. Wowzers. 16 months. Nico, 16 months. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Nico.
16 months. Yeah, appreciate you. Should they do Clayface like Penguin or something different? Horror film. Horror-based film.
Yeah.
Horror film. Leave it where they have it. It's an R.
Yeah,
Leave it
R.
Fucking all R.
Hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's a hard R, like almost NC-17.
Yeah.
Because let's be clear. Clayface ain't one to fuck with. He listen, he is a straight up ass serial killer, and
unless you have a super soaker.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop.
Unless you got a super some water balloons or something.
The Royal Flush Gang could be cool. Could be good. Royal Flush Gang could be dope.
Yeah, that's something I'll say now. Right?
See, we're giving all this loveliness to James Gunn and handing it on the fucking plate.
Year 2 Batman needs some more experience. Sure does.
He needs Don't start with the Court of Owls. Don't start with that.
And he needs to stop disrespecting Alfred. That's on fucking.
Yeah, that's
that part. That motherfucking part.
He needs to get his ass whooped for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Unless they do 5 years later, but he needs 5 years of training.
Yeah.
How to properly rappel down a building. Training lesson 1. Like, what are we? Come on, man. Like,
because at this point, all he's doing is sweeping up mud
and get a better. Well, yeah, get a better Batmobile. I agree. Because once I saw Fast and Furious come out,
Charger,
he didn't lose many gadgets. He didn't use many gadgets. Now that I think.
Nah, he had some cool stuff that didn't match what he was doing.
Dogzilla with the $5 super sticker.
Oh, look at that! And he changed it up.
And he changed the profile picture too.
My guy.
Fantastic. There you go. Caught up.
Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. What else is in this little chamber of love? Let's see. Netflix uses generative AI in one of its own shows for the first time. It says it was 10 times faster than the traditional VFX.
Listen, for those that are in that are in the technology game, if you haven't started getting your AI prompt game up, you better get with the program, because listen, and you heard it here first. Aaron, say it again. Say it. You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, so you heard it. You're gonna.
Yes, I did bow.
You're gonna
That's got to be racist.
There's no way.
Yeah, you're gonna start seeing these motion picture companies hiring people that can do AI prompts for things like this.
Listen, and also from an old head do the council. This is your word of advice: learn fucking mechanics.
It's fair.
Now there is a roofing robot now that's putting roofing on the fucking houses. Learn how to fix those bitches, because they're gonna break.
True.
No, become a plumber, become an electrician. You know how you can corner a market? Like, people got stuff that go wrong with their plumbing and electricity in their cribs all the time. What are you gonna call?
Oh, guys, look, the number one bullshit guy has decided to join us. Hello, Abel.
Oh,
Fancy espresso martini, bro. What's up? Nice sip, pinky out. Love that for you. Good job, bro.
Die with the ones you love, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're talking about tonight. Those are the things we're talking about.
And Abel, I'm glad that you're here, because now
I can say your own.
Tell me why today I had my TV on and a Burger King commercial came on, and I guess they were advertising a new sandwich in there, and I looked on there and I saw it was a light-skinned, bald guy about your size with the whole facial thing.
I'm genuinely concerned at how fat I am right now, but continue.
I had to look at the screen. I was like, wait a minute. Is Abel in this Burger King commercial? And I had to back up a little bit. I was like, okay, that's not him, but it looked just like you.
Listen, like I tell my girlfriend, I want it my way. So that's what we.
You're stupid.
That motherfuckers is trying to get killed.
Yeah, but she'll never watch this. It's fine. So, all right, guys. Before we get into I've been listening to you guys all night. Love it. Before we get into this, I think we need to set some ground rules for some Fantastic Four stuff.
We ain't even started on Fantastic Four yet.
I know.
We ain't even there yet.
If I may, I have some suggestions on things that we should do. By the way, shout out to the chat. What's going on, everyone? Hope everyone's having a good night. First and foremost, no Comic Corner is sacrilege. So everyone put the Leo drinks in the chat immediately and make sure that he regrets not doing the Comic Corner. So Leo drinks in the chat because first of all,
for this because none of us mentioned it, but Abel did.
First of all, how dare you?
we let that slide.
Second of all, I think we should do this. I think we're obviously going to do our spoiler and non-spoiler review. I think,
brother, man, I hate you.
I think we should do it without saying the word Superman or DC or any of that. I think we should.
No, I agree.
Fuck that.
No.
Fuck that.
No. But hear me out. Hear me
I
out.
am evil.
No, stop. No, hear me out.
DC's fat. My size.
All right, you let me know when you're
done,
man.
My size 26 foot is going up to DC's ass. Fuck
What
that.
I was going to say is for video purposes, let's do the review without mentioning DC, Superman, or any of that shit. And then after that, let's have a real conversation about comparing these two movies.
I think it's not a bad idea for the sake of the review. It's
Listen,
not bad.
All I'm saying is let's try and do that. And then we can have the fun after we review this movie. Because I think, like Superman, this review needs its own shine. I think that's fair.
How about no?
I mean, listen, you do what you want at the end of the day. I'm just making suggestions. You know, I'm only here like once a month, so you know.
I need my foot in their ass and it's gonna be on their throat. I'm sorry. I am not all the bull accordingly is all the bullshit that I've been seeing. Yeah, I'm gonna get in their ass. Nah, fuck that.
All I'm saying is I want to give this movie a shine, and I don't want to talk about DC or Superman while we do it because this movie needs to shine.
It's getting a shine already.
I know.
Leo, did you have more news?
Let me hold on. Let me see what else I got that's important.
I had a couple.
All right. For you Dexter fans, Resurrections shatters viewership records after its premiere.
Dude, I gotta watch this. It looks.
I've been hearing good things. I've been hearing a lot of good things.
I completely forgot this was happening. Me and the wife love Dexter.
Dude, Dokes is back. Like everyone's back.
Fries, motherfucker. Oh, sorry.
Some fries, motherfucker. Supplies, motherfucker.
All right. No, that's for Fantastic Four. Oh, breaking news. Marvel Studios is finally renewing Moon Knight Season 2. The series will be part of Phase 7.
Rated R or mature, or I don't want it. That's where we're at. I want
that part.
Give me the good stuff.
Please.
I need to see blood, and I need to see him whooping a fucking demon's ass.
So
not cut away from the bathroom scene.
So basically, that means Moon Knight is not coming out until like 2028.
Yeah,
like
Phase 7. Yeah,
post Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Post Secret Wars, basically.
I mean, if you're willing to hang around, that's fine.
Ari, whatever you have, let's do that.
Sure, I had a couple. Kevin Feige confirms Marvel's X-Men reboot movie will feature a younger cast.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Does make sense. Let me see what else I had in here. Kevin Feige says Punisher will have a different tone and brand new day.
John Berthol's face displays it all.
I mean, there's no shock there.
Yeah.
There's no shock there. I mean, how are they gonna make this guy do what he does in a Spider-Man movie?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to talk about the whole Variety Kang thing?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's get into it.
I didn't. When I didn't expect you was going.
Big article
here.
It's a big article. We should go.
That's what I was wondering.
All right, so we're gonna go over this. In case you guys haven't heard, Kevin Feige did a whole Variety article, and there's a lot of pieces in there. I'm sure over the next week, probably not tonight because we're gonna do Fantastic Four stuff, but there'll probably be a lot more that comes out about this article that we'll have to dissect. But one of the mainstays was this. Kevin Feige claims that Kang wasn't big enough, and Marvel already planned to pivot to Doctor Doom. I actually have the full quote here, so I'll read it, and then we can kind of react to it. So We started even before what had happened to the actor. I'm mad he doesn't even say his name. To the actor happened. Yeah. We had started to realize that Kang wasn't big enough, wasn't Thanos, and that there was only one character that could do that, because he was that in the comics for decades and decades, said Feige. Because of the Fox acquisition, we finally had it, and it was Doctor Doom. So we had started to talk about Doctor Doom even before we officially pivoted off of Kang. And in fact, I started talking with Robert Downey Jr. about this audacious idea before Ant-Man 3 even came out. It was a long plan, and we had to take one of our greatest characters and utilize one of our greatest actors. And that's the end of the quote.
All right, so first of all, F you, Kev, because let's not forget what we're talking about here. You are writing this stuff. The script is made by you. The cinema, the video, the effects are done by you. So if it wasn't big enough, it's because you failed to make it big enough. Don't try to act like the actor didn't make it big enough. You didn't make it big enough, and you didn't for a reason. So don't try to pivot off of nothing. If you don't understand anything about this industry, about these books, then you know Kang's big. Kang's big, bro. If not, then ask why Kang and Doctor Doom and Galactus all converge at some point. So if it ain't big, it's big. It ain't big because you didn't make it big.
Yeah.
They messed up when they let Kang get trampled by ants in Quantumania. They should have never had him in that movie, and he should have just stayed in Loki and could have been a bigger part of something else. That's 100%. Where they messed up in Quantumania, and it sucks 100%. Because aside from him losing to fucking Ant-Man and him getting trampled by ants, when you look at the rest of that movie and look at his backstory, incredible backstory. Awesome backstory. Loved all of that. Wanted more of it. Yet I get trampled by ants. I get beat by Ant-Man. And then I died like 3 other times in the Loki show. Like, you can't kill a guy like 3 or 4 times and call him a Thanos-level threat. Like, you can't do that. They fucked up. They fucked up.
The thing is with the Loki series, they wrote him right the first season. They wrote him right the second season. That's the way Kang is. He's supposed to die because he has many different variants.
Right.
It's so the way they killed him. It's not the fact that he died, though. I think it's
the season 1 death was a classic.
That was amazing.
That was good, yeah.
And like even like the Victor Timely stuff, like I was fine with that. But like the Ant-Man stuff was just not.
Because the problem is they were trying to use Kang to save fucking Ant-Man because Ant-Man is trash.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So hey Kevin, let me ask you a question. So
wait, Chase, 1 second. We're Marvel stands. Remember that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. So based off of your statement, I had a question for you. Did you know that Franklin Richards is also known as
Chase? You see, you're telling facts, Kang. Bro.
I'm just saying, like, Kang's not big enough, but you put Franklin Richards in the movie, and he is also. So your statement's bullshit, bro. End of story.
I'm still stuck on the Kang actor part. Like, you couldn't even mention his name, almost as if he was Voldemort. He should not be named. That is crazy.
I didn't like that, but you know what? I do have to say this. Like, he could have said nothing about anything, about any of it, but he at least chose to have a conversation about it. Which, like, listen, it's not even half of what we wanted, right? We want to hear him say his name. We want to hear the whole thing, but like
we just want proper handling. I keep saying this. Marvel keeps disrespecting black superheroes and villains in their movies. It's always this soft sabotage of the character, and then they try to smush it over and smoosh it over like we're not paying attention.
So here's the other part, right? There's another aspect of this article that I think is going overlooked, and it's the fact that in said same article, Kevin Feige literally says verbatim that during the last phase, they went for quantity over quality, right? And here's the part of that I think goes into this because it's contradictory to this statement. So here's the thing, right? If you were going quantity over quality and you actually had a successful Loki project that had Kang the Conqueror in it, right? And then you proceeded to put him in a dog shit Ant-Man movie, right? There was a way that you write this so that you could still pivot to Doom. You just pivot Kang into Doom like it's a bigger bad or multiple big bads. But instead, Marvel couldn't do that because they didn't write fucking Kang right in the Ant-Man movie. That's the fucking problem.
I also think, and this is subjective and just my opinion, but I also think, listen, at the end of the day, you can't do Secret Wars without Doom, right? Like, there's no way Marvel doesn't know that. And I do think at some point they were eventually going to pivot to Doom. I just think they had to do it sooner because of the conviction.
They did it fast.
Yeah.
Right. And they did that because, and I don't think it was Marvel. I think Marvel really thought that they were going to be able to do whatever they had to do and that, whatever wasn't going to happen was going to happen. I think it's more Disney than Marvel, in my opinion. I think it's more the upper saying like, nope, can't touch them, can't do this, can't do that, change your shit. I think Marvel would have stuck with them.
Keep in mind, Kang Dynasty was supposed to be this year. That was supposed to be this release that we just saw. It was supposed to be this year. So like, there was a world where you still could have gone to Doom and Secret Wars. You still could have fucking done that and made it work.
It's supposed to.
Right. It could have. They should have, but they didn't because they had to pivot. It was a hard pivot. But I do think that like it is like a. I think that whatever happened with Jonathan Majors just became the whole. Okay, we're just gonna move away from that because because we want to because they pivoted faster. Quickly. It was like okay, let's call RDJ, let's get Doom going. Fuck it, we'll scrap Kang, blah blah blah. But he's not gonna say that. He's gonna say, oh, we were thinking about it before. We just weren't. All right, bro. It's a cop out. Like it's literally a cop out.
The crazy thing is we'll never really know the full truth, right?
No, we know the full truth. Stop the shit. Stop the shit. We know the full truth. We know exactly the full truth. They were all in. All the way fucking in on Kang. Okay,
Kang. They were
100%. All the way fucking in on
Kang. He was in two full series in a movie. They were in, bro.
And remember,
it didn't take place. Bro, come on.
And remember, and the way you knew they was all the way in. Look at the post-credit scene in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. They had all those Kangs there. They had the whole council.
The whole
council. Back to what I said
including the main one.
What I said during the Superman thing. When you do things like you make an end credit scene, you have the plan. You know what you're going to do.
Yeah, the plan's in place.
The plan is in place. Mm-hmm. They got scared, just like with Johnny Depp, just like with whoever else they had on their roster that jacked up, that messed up for a moment. Mm-hmm. They cut ties. This isn't a pivot. This was panic. Yep. Not a pivot. It was panic. Yeah. What do we do? How do we come back? Oh, let's bring in RDJ.
Let's bring RDJ.
That is how you do it.
And guess what happened when they brought him back? The response was like, that's literally how it was. And people was like, y'all sure y'all don't want to call Jonathan Majors back? Like that's literally they thought bringing RDJ back as Doom was going to excite everybody, but it really didn't.
They can pull it off. It's gonna be dependent on how Doomsday really goes. Honestly, that's really what it's gonna be.
I just wanted a definitive end to Kang, and it's just a shame that we're not.
And that's it. And that's it. Because if you can take RDJ, who has iconically made Iron Man, and then bring him back as a second character, you cannot tell me that you couldn't have made Kang big. Right. It's just bullshit.
I really do believe at the end of the day that Doom was going to be the Secret Wars answer. I just think we were going to get there very differently because they had the plan for Jonathan Majors. Mm-hmm. I do believe Doom was eventually the end all be all. I don't think it was Robert Downey Jr. I think that came out of nowhere. I think that was more the panic than anything else. The Robert Downey Jr. of it all was the panic.
Yeah, because
I do agree with that.
The storyline is that Kang and Doom meet. That's you can go find that comic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like the characters weren't supposed to cross lines. You know what I'm saying? If not, why even bother? Why even sit down and have a conversation about a Kang movie? So this like This is for people that don't know, and then you cover your ass because people are going, well, why didn't they bring him back? Why didn't they bring him back?
Yeah. What's Leo's favorite thing? They're playing chess, not checkers.
Yes.
Chess, not checkers. Yeah.
And the thing is, they literally had a whole movie named after him. It was called Avengers. Kang.
Dude,
Dynasty.
They did put a lot of chips in his corner, man.
So when you saw that post credit scene in Quantumania, that right there was the dynasty of Kangs. It was literally right there.
That's the setup.
It was right there.
That's how you set it up.
Hold on 1 second. There's something called the book, right? It has a front cover and a back cover. And
Never heard of it.
And a whole bunch of shit in the middle.
There is a reason why I have him on my shirt tonight. Yeah. That's because I knew we were going to talk about this.
I saw those once, Leo. This lady was using to sit on them in her truck.
She couldn't see over the desk.
There's a couple of different comments here. When did we start having to know everything about an actor or actress? We can't let them just cook and watch their on-screen performances. We live in 2025 and everybody has a phone.
It's called social media.
Media.
It's called FOMO. It's FOMO.
Well, listen. To be fair, even before that, look at Robert Downey Jr. and all the shit that he went through before fucking Iron Man, man. Like it is
Exactly.
But you know what? Abel? All that happened in the 80s. Back when
everybody was doing it. No footage, baby.
Yeah,
right. That was back.
No.
But that was
That's
back when half this podcast
footage.
was in high school, and you guys remember, okay?
Yeah,
so you guys
Listen, you're fucking.
There's a whole movie called Less Than Zero.
for our long in the tooth fans back in the 80s, back when social media wasn't around.
The olden times, what we call it.
The olden
The Gen
times.
X is called.
When the dinosaurs roamed.
The
teeth were long.
The greatest fucking generation ever to fucking have the best freedom of all.
I got 2 words for you. Ezra Miller.
Suck it. Oh, what?
There you go. It belongs to y'all.
That's
all y'all.
I don't claim that guy.
Yeah,
I don't claim
y'all claiming that. That's all y'all.
I don't claim that guy.
Ezra Miller's all y'all.
After being asked to perform my obligations as a hothead by one Abel, Leo refused to acknowledge his contractual obligation and said action with the following emoji: Leo drink.
Wow. Hey, Dogzilla, you better stop hitting me with the fucking lawyer talk.
Damn.
I'm just
Love it. Let's drink and just drink.
They could have done both, but oh well. Yeah, they could have done Kang and Dune and made it right.
Hey, listen. Name one studio that had Samuel L. Jackson and didn't make a fucking banger. It's only fucking Marvel and Disney.
Yeah.
Anybody else that Samuel L. Jackson has appeared in front of a camera for, knock that shit out of the park.
I almost want to find one now.
Was it before or after he lost fucking Ant-Man?
Stop it.
Yeah, I mean, besides Fantastic Four, we already seen Kang, so now they have to pivot like we're idiots or dumb. What the hell? That's the thing, is there's gonna be no mention, like it's just gonna be swept under the rug. That's the part to me that's like nuts. Is like it's just gonna. We saw the Council of Kangs. What about them? They're just gone now. They poof. They disappeared. They're like, nah, not today. We don't feel like going through our master plan today.
Kang is the best part of the fucking whole Ant-Man Quantum.
I agree.
100% he is. He made that movie. He made that movie tolerable.
Literally, everybody who had something bad to say about Ant-Man, the people who had anything bad to say about Ant-Man, all had something good to say about Kang.
Guys, MODOK's butt cheeks. Come on.
Stop.
That's not something I wanted in my brain at 9:41 p.m. at night.
My man said, "Are you the one with the hammer?" Come on, son. What? I wanted to know more about that.
No, listen. The dialogue scene in that jail cell was
10 out of 10. That's fantastic. That's fucking
That's what I'm
fantastic.
saying. They made that movie, and then they ran him over with ants and let Paul Rudd beat the shit out of him.
But he clapped cheeks though.
Stop.
He clapped.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'd clap him too. Come on, man. She still got it. Michelle Pfeiffer still got it, man.
I would do it today.
Shit.
When he threw MODOK up against that wall, that was funny. When MODOK tried to talk and he was like, and just threw him up against the wall.
Yep.
And held him there. And just held him
shut the fuck up.
Cop out by Feige. Yes, cop out. 100%.
Of course, 100%.
So is Loki coming back now or what? Did you not watch the fucking 4-hour
He's
chair
still
video?
on-
He's
he's
on
still
there.
He's sitting in
Dude,
that.
he's gonna
He's on the chair.
be he's gonna be the piece of Doomsday. He's going to be what everyone's going after.
I really think now, I saw a theory out there. I'm just going to float it out there. I saw a theory that like Doom is going to be winning in Doomsday, and then all of a sudden they're going to hit us with the Tom Hiddleston Loki music. Like he shows up and like everybody and Thor's going to turn around and be like, what the fuck?
First off, if he's the god of stories,
time with him.
If he's the god of stories, right?
Now, listen,
he's got to
I
save
think-
the timelines, right?
Listen,
That's-
I think instead of
He
Let
Doom,
go. He is the
I think instead of Doom and Strange going to the Beyonders like in the Hickman run, he's gonna go to Loki, and they're gonna blow up the Molecule Man or whatever the hell they do.
Possible.
And that's how they're gonna win. But Strange is gonna come back like he does. Like I don't know, this whole theory. I'm not gonna go into it. I think they're doing a lot of Hickman stuff.
Look at you knowing comic books. Okay,
Dude, I love that. I love the Hickman story.
The Hickman story?
Yeah,
So
the Hickman story is good.
Jonathan Majors is not kid friendly anymore. I mean,
I
all
don't
the
know.
charges got dropped, so I don't know.
Yep, sure it is.
I don't know.
Magazine Dreams is a
That-
fantastic
that-
movie.
Yeah, magazine dreams is
magazine is a pretty good
Fantastic.
fucking dream. Pretty good fucking movie.
RDJ was a Hail
was.
Mary by Marvel. Hail Mary. Complete
It's
Hail
fact.
Mary.
Hell yeah, it was.
Complete Hail Mary.
Hail Mary, the long bomb.
They have no idea whether or not it's gonna work.
Bruno Mars, Michelle Pfeiffer, that white gold.
Yeah, that
Damn
song is
right.
banned at every wedding I DJ now. By the way, so
Yo,
take that as you will.
All right. I
No,
think
you need to play
My body's
Bruno
ready.
Mars and Sexy Red.
Well, I got one piece of news.
sure got.
go.
Well, with the show, as I already know, I love the show Wednesday. Season 2 comes in 2 weeks.
I gotta watch. I still gotta finish it.
It comes in the first because it's split in 2 parts. The first half comes in August the 6th, and the second part is September something.
I'm trying to get mad at that shit.
But now, ahead of its release, they have just announced that it has been renewed for season 3.
Good.
That doesn't sound
I believe it. Yeah, that show will go as long as they let it. Like
I
that,
feel like I feel like
I
she's
love
really
Jenna
popular
Ortega.
right now.
Jenny Ortega
Yeah.
is
Jenna Ortega, yeah.
stock
She's
is on the rise.
Really popular right
Yeah,
now.
and that show helped it a lot,
Mhm.
a lot.
Mhm.
Hey, Kevin Feige, I'm gonna give you a little hint. Make my X-23 show. You
Yo,
don't
where's
do that?
Daphne? Yo, shout out to Daphne Keene, by the
I
way.
can't
Yo,
talk
Hey,
about
easy
Daphne
with
Keene.
that.
It feels
Easy
wrong.
with that, easy with that.
She's of age.
wrong.
She's of age.
No, we can't, dude. I've seen that.
That
little girl
doesn't
do
make
that.
it
Listen,
right.
stop it. Stop it.
Wait,
All right.
how old is she?
It's like it's like talking about
she's
Rudy from the
20.
Cosby Show, bro.
Yo,
Wait,
Rudy,
20?
what
Come on.
you talking about? Rudy fonded him up.
Daphne Keene is
See?
20.
Rudy grown
She
right
turned
now.
20. She
Listen.
turned 20 this year.
Listen,
Oh, she's only
shout out to
20?
She turned
Listen.
20 this year.
Maybe next year. Maybe next year, bro.
wait,
No,
Daphne
no,
Keene.
Yeah.
She turned 20 this year.
Yeah,
Great.
Daphne-
Shout out to
next year.
Daphne Keene, man. She's doing her thing.
Next year.
And,
Next year.
and by the way,
Next
guess
year.
what?
Shout her out.
Guess what I
We're
found
gonna get
out?
her into the clubs next year.
And guess what I found that I found out this might, and I think this is alleged, but it might actually be true because they said they saw them like close and together, walking hand in hand, stuff like that. Apparently, the new Falcon is dating Jessica Alba.
I heard that.
Allegedly, they're dating.
I heard that.
Because she just got she just got a divorce a few months ago. When now
Leave it to
right,
a
young
young Hispanic to do the Lord's work. It's funny because it's true.
Yeah.
You know,
that is
chicks
true.
love men with wings, bro.
Is it time?
It's time.
Is
It's
it
time.
Bob?
Oh,
Let's get to this shit.
Is it time?
Yeah. All right.
power him up.
Spoiler free to start.
Spoiler free to start.
Good luck with that.
No, we're not gonna do the spoilers. We could talk about this though.
So
We gotta do some spoiler free.
I'm gonna tell you this for anybody out here. I'll kick it off. I'll be quick. For anybody out, this is the first time that I've gone to a Marvel movie, and I thought about this before I said the statement. It's the first time I left a Marvel movie, and I was genuinely excited. I was like, I can't wait to watch that again. That's the first time I felt that in like. When did Spider-Man No Way Home come out?
Did you not feel
However
that about
long
Thunderbolts?
That is. No. I'm not excited to watch Thunderbolts again. I will watch it again, but I didn't leave the theater and go, oh, I can't wait to see that again. I was like, it's a good movie. But this movie, I left, and I was like skipping out the parking lot like a little fucking kid again who just watched the MCU for the first time. I was like, I had a good fucking time. I got a little emotional because I'm about to be a fucking dad, and there was a baby boy in the movie. So I got a little fucking emotional. You know what I'm saying? I was there. Me and Herbie, we're chilling. He's gonna help me put together the rest of the fucking the rest of the nursery this weekend. It's fine. We're cool. We're here. And I think everybody should be excited to go see this movie. If anybody is hating on it, you have every right to, and that's fine. There's some things in there that I will say in our spoiler section where I will nitpick because there were little things that bothered me. But for the most part, I haven't been this excited about the MCU moving forward in quite a while. And I'll leave it at that and let everybody else go.
You know what, Aaron, before I go, let me just say that the parts that was in the movie that was involving the pregnancy and, the navigation of the pregnancy and with Reed Richards, when I was watching that part, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. You and Rachel came to mind. That's all I could think about when I was watching that dynamic with that part right there and imagining, I don't know what's going on, even down to you saying you building a nursery and everything like that. I literally, y'all two came to mind when I was watching that. But for me, the biggest part for me with this movie, besides everything that I saw, as far as like the acting, was the production. This is one of the most beautiful Marvel movies.
Good.
So
visually
good. I don't know if y'all ever did it, but before I watched this movie, I went and looked at them do behind the scenes stuff. Most of the stuff in this movie was practical. Like the set, even down to Herbie. Herbie was an actual robot that they built and actually controlled.
They had him at the premiere, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
like rolling
that was
around.
Like the set design, like they really captured the vibe of the 60s while making it look very futuristic, kind of like the Jetsons back in the day. Like that, the production was I said, if this movie gets nominated for any awards, production is at the top of the list for me.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And costume development. And costume.
And probably effects too, though. I gotta admit, probably effects too.
Visual effects,
visual effects. So I just listen. I had like a lot of people, I had high hopes for this movie because we know the other Fantastic Four has failed, and if this thing failed, we would not see Fantastic Four for another 30 years
again.
Ever. So let's be clear. I'm long in the tooth. I've been waiting to see the Silver Surfer and Galactus on screen since I was 12. There was rumors back then that they were planning to do it, and I kept looking for that movie. So, forget about any competitive movies that was out at the same time as this movie. I sat there and really just wanted to see what he did. The movie has to have ebbs and flows. It's got to have layers of storyline, and the scenes have to take you. Now, in the beginning, it was a little lag for me. I'm like, okay,
I agree.
But I know we have to lay out the story so that we can. When this thing took that left turn and started going where it was going, oh shit, I was in all the way. They tell a great story. It's you can watch certain movies and they do a little bit too much somewhere. I didn't find that anywhere. Like, I thought I was gonna really cringe because Thing wouldn't say it's clobbering time, but I really didn't have that problem either. You know what I'm saying? So
you're the worst.
And I definitely left there feeling like, yo, I could definitely see this again, and I will.
It's the first time I've wanted to go back to the theater in a while for a Marvel movie. I don't mean that. I loved Guardians. This is the first time I left, and I was like, I would go pay for that again, that experience again.
So speaking of that, I will tell you, before I even saw the movie, I didn't get to see it in IMAX today because of like the schedule I was on. I had to just go see the movie. I bought a IMAX ticket on Monday, like before I even saw the movie. Just I'm gonna see it twice, and I'm so thankful I did. Going into this movie, Chase, I agree with what you said in the beginning. Like, you were kind of like, all right, like, I know we have to go through this like a little origin thing, like, but I felt like they did it in a way where it wasn't exhausting because they kind of understand, okay, we know who the Fantastic Four is. I'm not gonna get into the timelines of everything, but like you said, there is a certain point in this movie where it just freaking kicks off, and when it kicks off, we go, and it was awesome. I didn't know how I felt about the female Silver Surfer. Based off of everything she did in this movie, like, I was okay with it. Galactus is terrifying. Without getting into all the things that he does, my man Galactus was terrifying, and I am so glad they did him the way they did. His introduction, the way he spoke, the things he did during the movie.
He's not a cloud.
It was honestly just amazing. The third act was awesome.
Yeah.
I really thought they were all well casted. I liked all of them. I would have liked a little bit more Thing, but what we got of him was still great.
Agreed.
The baby CGI at points kind of took me out for a minute, but then it got better.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get into not spoiler everything, and then seeing the other villains here and there, whatever. Like I said, I have a couple gripes, but like Aaron said, I think I'm just really excited to see this movie again, and I'm really excited to see it in IMAX, especially. I'm very excited for the future. Let's put it that way. That's my non-spoiler review.
All right, Wendy's, you want to go or want me to go? What?
He said you could go.
You sure? This movie
It's gonna take a long time.
All right, I have one statement. No homework.
That's true. That's also very true. As a standalone movie, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, standalone movie, yes.
Very standalone.
Very
you
good.
casual
Very good.
fuckers.
Very good.
You casual fucking fans. You fly by night motherfuckers. There you go.
Jesus, leave him alone, bro.
I mean, he's not wrong though.
There you go.
You could go watch this movie just as a standalone superhero.
Oh, no,
movie
you can.
and
That's what I'm
enjoy
saying.
your
Listen,
time.
I
Enjoy
made
your
that
time.
statement to the wife today. I told her
Yeah.
I wanted to take Zoe. She was like, "Well, she's not going to know anything." I was like, "No, she'll learn everything.
You don't need to.
She'll
learn
learn everything.
right in this movie.
Yeah.
Fantastic thing.
That's
Keep
it.
going. That's all you had to say?
That's all I
That's your.
Oh, by the way,
I
I did think the way they made everyone's powers look was amazing.
Okay.
Okay.
What the
we'll get into a spoiler. We'll get into a spoiler. We're getting into a spoilers. We're getting into a spoilers. We're getting into a spoilers. I have questions, but about powers, but we'll get into it. We'll get into it.
when Dizzy hit it.
I love this movie. Absolutely love this movie. I don't know about the two of y'all over there. I had like forever trailers before this shit started,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I thought that they moved from the introduction, the little origin story, straight into the comic thing, and then we have Surfer. I thought that I was very excited that I was like, I didn't have to wait forever to see something take place. And then we saw the Surfer, now we're going into space, now we see Galactus. Like,
yeah, they didn't waste time.
I loved that they moved it it was a great pace for me to be in that theater. And I felt like my time wasn't like I didn't spend 2 hours there. Like I wanted more. I wish it didn't end, but I think this is a fantastic movie, pun intended. Like to agree with you, Aaron. Like I have not wanted to see a movie again. Since Endgame. Endgame, I wanted to see in Infinity War, like the two of those. But I mean, the last movie was Endgame. I wanted to watch it again and again and again. Not to say that No Way Home wasn't great, I loved it, but I wasn't clamoring to see it again. Right? I want to watch this again.
Yeah, 100%.
So badly.
I want Rachel and the girls to watch it with me.
I want to take. I want to
watch
take
it
the
with
wife
me.
and the kids. We should all go and see this because
I'm seeing it again on Saturday with a crew of people.
like Aaron's about to have a kid. I just had my kid last year. He about to turn a year. So a lot of that stuff did hit home for me.
The acting in this movie was awesome.
Like, let me tell you, Vanessa Kirby girl.
She did it.
She did her
Girl.
thing in this movie.
Good Lord.
No, she was supposed to be the main.
She did exactly what she was supposed to
be the main.
do.
She's supposed to be the lead
and
of the
by the
Fantastic
way, Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards.
Oh, what?
No, I loved it.
Well, you know what? I loved him as
it.
that, but that's not my chef kiss. That's not my chef's kiss.
I loved it.
It wasn't.
I was okay. I'm good.
That's not my chef's kiss. My chef's kiss is that mid-credit scene.
I thought
we're gonna talk about that.
I know.
because
We'll get to that.
I thought without getting spoiled, I thought personally you could have substituted a lot of actors for what Pedro Pascal did, and it would have been just as good. But that's just
I think it would have been too.
That-
I think
that's
it would have
just
been
me.
too. Like
That's
if it
just
was
me.
what was my boy's name from what'd you call it? Spaghetti Man.
Krasinski.
John Krasinski.
He did a great job.
He would have done it too.
I think the way he.
That's not me hating on Pedro, by the way. It's
at
not.
all.
He was fine.
Here's the thing that I liked about Pedro the most. I feel like when he rationalized things on a moral and not so moral level, it hit differently. That's what the difference was for me. And we'll get into the spoilers of it, but like I really feel like there's certain things that topically wise when he was talking about it, he was gonna make some sacrifices.
I think a lot of people could have delivered in a lot of different ways. Pedro did fantastic. You're not lying, but I just think that if someone else was cast, like somebody else who was top tier, like you couldn't get couldn't be like I can't say his name. Couldn't be like nobody or somebody like that. Right. You got to have somebody with some chops in there.
I think that was the thing that like we were probably most worried about, and it ended up being a thing I didn't even think about throughout the movie.
I didn't think about it at all either.
Yeah,
no.
That's what I was saying. I was probably most worried about that.
I love the progression. How my man got gray real quick though. My man was worried.
Yo, you noticed it was kind of like
that was a concern that I had because I was watching it. I was like,
yo, very just like yeah, they did that.
You fighting Galactus, bro. You gonna be fucking great in a minute. You gonna have some stress.
I just addressed this. Wasn't fast paced to complain about Superman though, except the one Fantastic Four. It wasn't as fast. It wasn't as fast paced as Superman.
No, like it was not as fast paced. The story went the way the story went. Like there was no gap. There was no like what the hell.
I'm actually not gonna lie to you. I thought nitpicking. I thought it lulled a little in the middle. Again, I'm nitpicking, but
the second act was kind of
it needed to ramp back. But the third act, I was like, oh fuck! Like
when it ramped up, like we clearly saved the ramp up for this,
right? But again, I'm nitpicking. I'm not sitting here saying, oh my god, the second act was terrible. It was just it lulled a little, but it's fine. Spoilers.
Yeah, let's get it.
Full on spoilers,
it, man.
Can I say the line?
Sure. Go for it.
Wait, like literally, what's that?
I was gonna say, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't want spoilers for Fantastic Four, now's the time to leave. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, say whatever you want.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Stupid.
Listen, for me, I know some people have some things to say about the Silver Surfer, but her entrance and that line delivery, and I made sure to get that line because I'm gonna recite that line. That line is now just stuck with me because it brings in it lets you know when she says, "Are you the protectors of this world? Your planet is now marked for death. Your world will be consumed by the devourer. There's nothing you can do to stop him, for he is a universal force as essential as the stars. Hold your loved ones close and speak the words you've been afraid to speak. Use this time to rejoice and celebrate, for your time is short. I herald your beginning. I herald your end. I herald Galactus."
Speak the words you've been afraid to speak is crazy.
Crazy talk.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy talk.
Yo.
And by the way, the actress Julia Garner, she said that part right there. She said that part right there. That was the first thing she shot on this movie. The very first thing she did.
They had that plan.
Nice.
Yes. So they said what it was is they had her standing on a surfboard. They had her 30 feet in the air, suspended in the air, and they had her speaking to a microphone. That's why it's echoing like that. So it's real acoustic-y. That's
Nice.
like that.
I absolutely loved the way she showed up. I liked her. No, is she rising the Silver Surfer?
I was expecting.
No,
I was expecting not to, man. I was expecting.
She was
not
definitely
to like it.
not, but she did some shit.
She did some cool shit
She
throughout
really
this movie.
did.
They did.
Listen,
And I like that they even gave a little backstory on her too, how she was once human and how she offered herself up to save her planet.
That's the Norn Rad story, which is crazy. Like it's just different universe, I guess.
Well, no, it's Shalabal.
I know.
And one thing
that's her backstory.
That's her story.
Because Norman Rad does it for his wife.
Wife, yes.
I thought he did it for the planet. Didn't he do
No,
it?
his
Didn't
wife.
he do
Well,
it?
His wife is on the planet.
His wife is on the planet.
Well, yeah, I know that, but like it's a similar concept, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, it is.
One thing that I did like about this movie with Johnny Storm, and I did not expect them to do that, is that they gave his character a layer of depth that I didn't see in other iterations.
Here's the
thing. Well, here's the thing. Johnny Storm is smart.
Yeah,
he's very intelligent.
A part of the team for a reason. It's not just because he's Sue's kid brother.
Mm-hmm.
He has something to offer.
But that's what I'm saying, because in the other versions they never dove
Of
into
course,
that.
The problem is,
So that's why when I saw it, it caught me off guard. But I'm glad they did it.
But the problem is, it's hard to shine when you got Mr. Fantastic and you got Sue in the fucking same team. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, the thing I like about it
it's hard to take you fucking serious.
Is what he did was so intricate, because he was the one that was able to translate the language of the Silver Surfer from her planet. He was able to figure that out.
When you're in love, bro, you can do anything, son.
And he was able to, and he was the first person in the whole movie to call her by her name. He said Shia LaBeouf. He was the first one to say her name the entire movie.
He was trying to get them silver drawers off her. That's what it was.
Oh wait,
he mentioned it multiple times too. He was like, "Just when I found an interesting chick." I was like, "This motherfucker is serious."
Dude, I gotta tell you, the part of the movie where it kicked off, and I know her showing up to Earth was awesome and it was great. Yo, when they showed up to that planet and his ship went through the planet, I'm just like, let's fucking go.
Yeah,
holy shit.
The fact that they were able to pull off him devouring a planet on screen, I was like, I was not expecting that.
And it wasn't tentacles.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't tentacles, and it wasn't a cloud.
The fact that his ship was literally like a bullet going through a planet, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yo,
And then
let me tell you something.
them going into the ship, and the way they presented him at first with the eyes and just him. Oh,
that's why I did what I did when I came on, because I thought that was how you introduce a villain.
Yeah,
that's how you bring your villain in.
Yeah, it's like I like that it's so dark in there. And the only thing you can see was the eyes, and
the eyes. Say, oh my god!
He just sat forward. Like, yo, my man said, "I was once small like you."
Yo, he used to be Gallon, man. That was his.
And also, one of the things that I liked in the beginning of the movie, if you guys didn't catch it, Fantastic Four comic book #1 is in the beginning of the fucking movie.
Oh yeah. I thought I saw that. I was like, that's a book.
I was like,
I don't know which one.
No, they fucking didn't.
Another thing.
Yes.
Another thing that I liked about this movie is that they made sure to stick with the '60s aesthetic with the movie, like how they did the frames and stuff, like with the different clips. Yeah. It looked very it felt like I was watching a movie from that time period. Even with the filter that they had up on there, I like that that they had that as well.
Yeah, I mentioned that before, like, trying to keep that old aesthetic but still make it visually appealing is hard, because how far do you go without going too far? But the one thing that I do want to point out, which is something else we talked about, Sue Richards' powers are misdefined and mislabeled, and I said this before, because they basically took the simplest characteristic, which is that she can make things invisible. But when you see the fight with her and Galactus, it goes to show you that it goes beyond invisibility. Her power is way.
I'm waiting for the one to come up and say that was impossible.
So okay, wait.
There's no way. All right, yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay, wait. But I no, because this was gonna be when I said earlier in our spoiler-free section that I had questions.
Yeah.
My question is, I want to know how Sue was able to walk Galactus back. Because to me, I have an issue with that personally.
Okay.
Do you remember in the what was it, the first or second movie, when she held the Ferris wheel?
In the second movie.
Yeah. In the second movie, she held the Ferris wheel. Do you know how big a Ferris wheel is?
But this is Galactus. He's a celestial.
But you also got
okay. So here, let me put it into perspective for you.
She's this powerful, though.
She is that powerful, right?
Okay.
You have to add in the fact that she was going to protect her son.
Of course.
Yep.
Of course.
And also, Franklin looked like he was kind of helping for a second. I don't know if that was like a thing, but like, I don't know.
I don't know.
But
that is like the motivator. Right. Like, everyone who has a power has that limit that they can reach, and then they need to break. Well, she found a way to break her limit. Unfortunately,
and that's
her. But
I don't want to. Okay. I appreciate how they did it, because it was literally from the second she did the thing, right? And she had her energy or whatever around Galactus, right? And Reed looks at her and goes, "Sue, don't do it." It's like he knew, like, you're going to literally kill yourself if you do this. Like, don't do it. He said it. And then she was like, no, save the baby. That's why I let it go. I was like, okay, I get it. This is how they had to do it because it's how they had to end the movie. I was like, okay.
No,
cool.
but you also got to realize one thing. You got to realize one thing.
Strong.
But you got to realize one thing. That's also a weaker Galactus because Reed emptied out his back.
Right. So that was I did catch that, but this was okay. That was the one thing that I kind of questioned because I was like, well, did they make Galactus look really weak, or is Sue really that strong, or is it a combination of the two that I'm not getting? I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a Sue Storm expert. I don't. I'd have to really. I wanted to after the movie go back and look up like how strong really is Sue Storm, because I know to Chase's point, it's the invisibility. It's that she can manipulate invisibility around things as a defensive mechanism, but she also does matter manipulation and telekinesis and shit like that. So it's like.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's the whole point. Her powers have always been mislabeled. They just kept it simple so that people would understand what it is.
Right. But the thing is, we also got to realize one thing: when she turns into Malice,
well,
that's the part that I don't know enough about.
But I don't know that we'll ever see.
That's a whole different. That's a whole different.
But also, I noticed too when she was using her powers when she was holding Galactus back. If you notice that the color of the shield started to change, it got darker and darker and darker. The more and more force that she used, which made it more powerful to push him back. And then like she pretty much died, because she used all of her energy. But like I said, she did die. But like I said, going back to DZ's point, when she went into Mama Bear territory and she wanted to save her child so bad.
It was don't fuck with my son season.
Like she tried. She started right. She grabbed his hand. Galactus did that Denzel.
He said, "Get your
And then she was like, "Oh, okay. I see. We playing that game. I got you, bro."
But when she started walking him back, I just in my head I was like, "Oh, hell hath no fury like a mama bear scorned." I was like, "God damn!"
That's the truth. And we also have to remember to make a child like Franklin, our powers can't be limited to just invisibility.
Exactly.
The way.
I'm sure go ahead. Sorry. No. I was going to say, I'm sure there's limitations to Sue Storm that we don't know. I'm sure that they're explored in a more. It's hard to do it in one movie, right? But I got the gist of it. I was like, I didn't hate the ending. I wasn't sitting there like, oh, great. She pushed Galactus back and beat him. But I was like, I questioned I was like, but is that real?
I really liked the way they did it. To be honest, I thought he was coming back in and you gave Silver Surfer the redemption. I just thought the way they did it, I was totally fine with it.
Props to Johnny Storm because he was about to go into the black hole to knock Galactus back in there, and he said, "Tell Franklin that his uncle loves him." And he flew in there, and I thought he was actually going to do it, and out of nowhere, Shia LaBeouf said, "Boop." Hit him with, knocked him out, and said,
"You ain't got the strength,"
and hit him right in that chest, and knocked him back in.
I'm surprised that Johnny didn't go supernova.
Well, but again, limits. He didn't reach that yet. But also, too,
he
might do it next time.
You're going to see more of them in Doomsday, guaranteed.
But also, speaking of Johnny, I like what they did at the beginning when he absorbed all the fire to put the fire.
That was really cool. That was a good way to introduce him.
I actually thought I was, if I could be honest with you guys, of the entire cast, Johnny surprised me the most. I thought I wasn't gonna like him as much as I did. He was good the whole movie. Right. I enjoyed his character the whole time.
Here's my thing is you had 4 characters in there. Everybody got their parts.
They got their shine,
what they were supposed to do, and I don't think that anybody did any less than anyone else.
The crazy part is that Pedro Pascal was my least favorite part. Mr. Fantastic was my least favorite part of the movie. He was my least favorite character of the entire film.
You know what I did like? When my man was like, "Stretch Armstrong, how far can you go?"
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Because the crazy thing is, Galactus is smiling while he's
while he's doing it. He was having a good time. He was
crazy.
You know what my favorite part was? when the thing had the car and he flinched to the kids and he's about to throw it to it. I was like, yeah, fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
I even loved that whole beginning scene when he had that interaction with the girl where he was like he made fun of himself like trying to flirt with her, where he was like, bring cookies next time. Good one, Ben. Like I was like, this guy's hilarious. I was like, yo, like it made it so like relatable. You know what I'm saying? Like they were like relatable characters. I mean,
look, I like the part. I like the scene where Sue went down and addressed the people with Franklin in their hands, because people were saying that's what pissed me off. They was like, well, did y'all go up there and beat Galactus? No, they said, well, it's a price too high. They wanted our child. Well, why don't you just give them your child then so we can live? I'm like,
damn, dude.
Yo, the people at 828 are dirty.
You know how people get, man. They're like, just get the damn kid, bro. You can get another kid.
That reminded me of the end of season 3 of Squid Games. If y'all watch season 3 of Squid Games, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
We can't have Reed Richards in this in the 616 because that pregnancy test is too powerful.
Dude, that pregnancy test was wild. It was blinking. It was blinking.
It was blinking and making noises. I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
dude, but I gotta say, like the world that they build around the Fantastic Four, like the 60s Jetsons, like dude, like they made this period piece and like it just felt good. It was really good, and I felt like it made them feel more powerful in the world because they were the only superheroes in the world, and like it was just fucking cool, man.
And I like that I'm glad that they made Galactus smart, because their plan didn't work. They said, let's swap out the baby with this.
Yo, when he was about to step, he's like, nah, I'm good.
Let me little bugs.
He's like, let me see what and he scurried his way right over to that Ford building and reached right in there.
Yep. Yeah, because they should have moved him. If they hadn't moved him, he'd have stepped in there.
When Galactus went to make the step and his foot held there for a second,
and
the whole theater by me laughed. They were like, everybody laughed and was like, this motherfucker knows. Like everybody had the same reaction. I was like,
he's like, y'all think I'm dumb? Okay,
he's a clever little bug. Like DZ said.
He realized at that point that Franklin wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? That they shouldn't have moved him that early. And
I mean, like, why can't you just stretch your arm and then pull him out? Like,
they
let him step in and then boom, pull your baby back.
But the thing is also we have to also read. They also made Galactus more relatable because he wants to stop eating planets.
Yeah,
he does. He does.
He's literally like he can cure my hunger. He can cure my hunger.
I dig it.
He wasn't tired. And that's the other thing with both him and Silver Surfer. They kind of gave them a little bit more humanity than they really have. Because if you go back to, especially the animation from the 60s, Galactus wasn't paying them any fucking attention. Like, he was just building his damn machine to, like, eat the planet. And they're, like, throwing fire at him and bricks at him. And he's, like, ignoring the shit out of him. Like, you out there in the backyard building a tent, and the ants are, like, chewing on your shoe and whatnot. But they gave them both a little bit more humanity. And that kind of just help you kind of relate to what was going on to him.
And the scene where the Silver Surfer was going around destroying all of those portal bridges was fire.
Sick.
When she was flying, and I like that. I like that they showed her going fast, but then in that one part they slow it down so you can see it, and she just goes like this, and all you see is just explosion come off of her.
So like this. So yes, she was good there, but I have to say this: when they were trying to escape Galactus and Silver was chasing them, that scene was fucking insane.
The whole sequence was insane. So Shorty shot the Pearl on the board, like it was lava around. She was just like,
dude, she was surfing in the lava.
Surfing it. But don't forget before that. Because remember, that's when Galactus has used his powers to basically activate Sue going into labor. And that's when they were trying to get away. But then she was handling all of them. But when she tried to get the Sue to get the baby, she used her powers and slammed her up off the border against the wall and then she threw her into the lava. And then that's when they thought she was getting away. But she rose up out of that lava like the ashes, like she was the phoenix, and said, "Oh nah."
Well, it was crazy because the board kind of went after her and I feel like pulled her out. Like that's what it looked like to me.
It's attached to her.
Yeah.
Wherever she goes,
But it's not a part of her.
But it's not a part of her.
But it's not a part of her, guys.
She's just linked to it. That's all.
That was a funny joke the whole movie.
No, but what scared me though, that whole scene was chaotic when Sue was in labor while they're literally in a gravitational pool and they're floating everywhere. And I'm like, that is so chaotic.
I have questions.
Oh,
I have questions. That whole labor sequence, the whole labor scene in the ship. Like, how'd they keep the ship so clean? Because I've seen the birth of children many a times, and there's no way in the world.
Well, you see the way plot devices work is
I guess so.
You use them exactly the way you want
to. I don't know how I would feel about Brickman holding my brand new baby in his brick ass hands. Like come on, bro. You got a blanket.
Also, what got me too was when Shia LaBeouf came in and she was able to reach her hand into the stomach.
Dude, she almost grabbed that baby that was inside her.
But you understand what she did, right? Like she shifted.
Dude, that whole black hole scene was absolutely nuts. By the way,
it was crazy.
The whole black hole scene was nuts.
The black hole scene was crazy.
I even loved the fact that because they were like. It was so they were in the black hole and it was affecting everything and Johnny's trying to shoot her and the shit is going around. It's going around. Bro, and the thing is like, Johnny, can you fucking aim? Like, what the hell, bro? Like, aim the goddamn thing. And he's like, I can. It's fucking shifting, and she's shifting around it. I was like, oh god.
And in that moment, I felt bad for Reed because he had to worry about the ship and his wife in labor at the same time.
Listen, he built for it. I wasn't worried about it, man.
That's the way that works.
Oh, what
Reed's
I did
powers,
like Reed's powers, the way they shot Reed's powers was
Reed's powers looked really good. The way he was like climbing the buildings and like jumping and like I thought it was cool, man.
You guys said it, and that was one of my complaints. I didn't think there was enough.
Why? I didn't
think there was enough.
But think about what we've seen versus that. Like
we've seen him do cooler shit.
What?
In other movies.
Twirl the girls in his freaking bachelor party and into his arms? Like what?
The only thing you saw on display from Reed in this movie, in my opinion, was his superior intellect, which is the point, right? He's one of the smartest people in Marvel. And then you saw some stretching of arms and legs. That was pretty much it. You saw nothing that was astronomically great about the stretching, except for when he was being pulled apart like a piece of fucking gum. That was the
part for him to get to Galactus and run up on him. That CGI was fucking
great. The way he turned the gear and turned that flame on in his back, like I thought that was cool.
I wanted to see more of it. I didn't think we got enough of it.
What you want to see?
No, he wanted to see from the first Fantastic movie when he turned himself into a cape and wrapped himself around Doom.
That was fire.
I just think it was nothing that we haven't seen before. It was very like straightforward Reed. That's all.
I think that was the point, though.
I think it was the point. They simplified it.
Aaron wanted to see him wrap around the popcorn bucket. I get it.
No, that's not what I wanted to see. That's not what I wanted to see. It's not what I wanted to see. I also didn't want to see the creation. I also didn't want to see the creation of Franklin Richards either, because I'm sure that.
One thing I will say.
I usually skip that part.
3 buckets out here. Let's go.
Fuck all of you.
One critique I will. Since y'all brought up Galactus, one critique I do have is
put some Leo drinks in the chat.
I wish the fight between Leo drinks and Galactus lasted longer. I felt like we spent more time with him trying to get to Earth
actually
than we did. I felt like we spent more time of him getting to Earth than the fight with him.
You know what? I'm okay with it.
Dude, him in the chair, in the ship looked freaking nuts.
It did. It looked.
No,
it looked absolutely like in freaking.
Him in the chair coming to Earth.
It was nuts.
The chair came down. Like they gotta have like an extended scene of that. I'd buy the
What got me though?
My man jumped off into the river,
off his ship and jumped into the river, and he flooded the whole city.
Dude, that was insane. And then he picked up the freaking tree like it was dirt and just smelled it.
And notice he looked over at the Statue of Liberty and he didn't knock it over, which I thought was interesting because it's so cliche. Because it's so cliche in a lot of disaster movies that take place in New York to destroy that statue. Yeah, so I thought it was interesting that he did not knock it over.
And
you know why
listen,
he was smelling the
I was
trees,
trying to
right?
figure out why he was smelling the
Weed,
tree because I
baby,
didn't
weed.
get that connection.
Yeah, exactly,
weed.
baby. Come on now.
I have to
I mean,
say,
he was in New York, so fair. I
He
guess.
was smelling the bag, baby.
So
He had
I
to smell
was-
the bag before he got
I
it.
was I was very happy they didn't quote unquote kill Galactus and just threw him to
No,
the other
they
side of the
didn't.
universe.
They didn't.
However,
Galactus ain't
what
gone,
did we
bro.
do with his ship?
You can't do anything. You can't do anything with that shit.
What
What
anything with
did
the ship.
what we just left it in space and that was it?
Yeah.
We just
Yeah,
didn't we didn't
because-
move it. We just
no,
left it there.
No, because
That was annoying to me. Like they
No.
should have give me
first of
the
all,
end of that.
No, because very much like Shalabal's surfboard, that ship is attached to his essence. So 9 times out of 10, wherever he was, that ship went to him. So you, first of all, think about how big the damn controls in that ship are. Who's driving it?
Right, but who knows that that's actually a thing? Like no one like who knows that?
I think at the end game, you're the only one probably thinking about that anyway.
I
No,
don't
like,
think
no, nobody-
I don't know.
I didn't think
Nobody
about
could do
I
it.
heard not one person walking out my theater like
The first thing I thought of, what's the big ship doing in the middle of fucking space?
it's gone,
Imagine
man.
Arishem and Eternals was just sitting there like being like, what are you guys doing today?
Well, we left,
Like,
we
just
left
sat there in
Arishem in
space.
the ocean for fucking.
Yeah,
Hey, that's what I'm
let's
saying.
give him a-
Marvel
let's
does
give him a
weird
in the ocean.
Marvel does
Oh
weird
yeah, that's
shit
what
like that.
Team it in the
But
ocean.
honestly, hold on, wait. We gotta talk about the elephant in the room. I'm gonna move this for a second and move something else here.
What? The
Yeah,
fuck do you
elephant?
have?
The dog?
You got an elephant?
The fuck is Thor doing?
Yeah, the elephant.
Don't say.
pocket?
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
This guy.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Are we
All
go-
right, we
at the
gotta
end
we
of the
gotta
movie?
talk about the elephant in the room here,
So,
Isn't this
post-credit
what you
scene.
wanted?
I mean, is it what you wanted, really?
No.
guys.
It is
I'm not
exactly
I'm not
what I
happy.
wanted.
I'm not happy with the amount of doom I got. I'm just not
Oh,
happy
you're
about it.
retarded.
Nah.
Well, you know,
Let it go.
here's the thing, though.
I
I
That's what you're supposed
wait.
to
Let
get.
me get through it. I understand that we can't introduce Robert Downey Jr. in this movie.
No.
I get it. We can't introduce Robert Downey Jr. in a post-credit scene. I get it. But like the way it was done, I was just like,
But he showed up to talk to Franklin.
He should have talked to Frank.
But here's my
That's
thing. I have
called a fucking problem.
That is a problem.
There's a lot of- there's a
an
lot
issue
of-
with that.
There's a lot of confusing shit in here. First of all, obviously we had the scene where Latveria had the empty table in the whatever meeting
Yes.
that she was having, right? And then all of a sudden, but like she acted like she didn't know that was Victor. She acted like, and like when they went through the whole origin story, they didn't mention Victor being on the ship and getting his
Right.
powers like they all do, right? They're all supposed to be on the
Yeah.
ship, right?
Yeah.
So like my question is this Doom even from this Earth?
Nope.
No.
And this
Oh, no.
is why.
No,
and
wait,
this is
wait. Hold on. This Doom can be from this Earth.
He can be.
They
He's
can explain
just-
it in a different way, I guess, but like I don't know.
It's just he's a different type of Doom on this Earth.
Mhm.
He's
I-
a Doom
this-
who didn't
and this
get
is-
his
and-
powers from
And
the
this
ship when
is
they went out
exactly,
into space.
and this is exactly why I was so mad when they scrapped the Kang thing, because that would have been a perfect part for the post-credit scene to have Kang show up to talk to Franklin, who is his ancestor,
Exactly.
rather than Doom.
I mean, but I'm sure that was
fits
probably
way
part of
better.
it.
That was probably
That
the
was
plan.
part-
But for
That was
Kang
probably
to
a
do
part.
that.
Mhm.
And then you got to realize one thing with Doom. She does know that he's there. She's turned on her
Yes.
powers.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just weird.
She heard him
Like,
come in.
I feel like
She-
the
she
way
heard
she
him come in
acted
with
in
his
that
portal.
scene, though, like she gave no indication that she knew who that was.
Well, I'll be honest.
Yes, she did. She
I
turned on the powers.
Yeah, no.
You heard the portal open up.
yeah, she heard him.
She knew. Yeah, she knew.
But
She knew something was wrong.
Right. When she
She knew
looked
something was
around
wrong.
and she
Franklin
saw
wasn't on the chair.
she didn't know who was there at first.
Yeah.
When she looked around and she saw it was Doom, I think that she knows. I think that they know Doom
They know it's Doom.
because she
Possibly.
didn't react. You know what I'm saying? So I think that she knows Doom.
One of my gripes
Oh,
of
I
this
didn't
movie
think, I
is
didn't think
that
about
we
that. That's
we
a
didn't
good
get
theory,
enough.
actually.
We didn't.
You know
get
what I
enough,
thought?
We didn't get enough mention of Victor or like just like him
Don't
being
need
a
it.
part of the world.
Not his
All we
movie.
got, all
when
we
you-
got
when
was
you
an
need it.
empty Latveria
Not his
chair.
movie.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Did you
Listen,
get
we're
told
going
the Thanos?
into an Avengers movie, not seeing our villain, like not really
I
seeing
saw
our
my
villain.
Yeah, I
I
saw
saw
him.
my green hood.
You saw
I
a mask
I
and a
saw my
hood.
mask.
You didn't
I
see
saw
our
a mask
villain.
in his hand.
You
That's
saw a
all I
mask
need.
and a villain.
I saw
You
a
didn't-
villain.
and a
That's all I need.
hood.
And
all
let's
I
You
need.
didn't see your villain.
and let's not forget that Doom is a Doom and not the Doom.
Right, that's what I'm
That's
saying
also
though.
true.
Possible.
So
we don't know where. Like, listen, he could be from this Earth, but we don't know.
So I got a question based off of this movie. Who was in the ship in fucking Thunderbolts?
That's another thing. Why didn't we get that payoff? Why, like, where was the going to like?
It's chess, baby. It's chess. You get that payoff later.
Okay,
right,
so
but we have to. But here's my
that
problem: we have to wait a year and a half for it with no lead up or build up.
So
there's no other
but
post
this
credit
is what
scenes,
everybody
no other
wanted.
thing.
This is what
This is
everybody
what you got.
wanted.
I didn't want.
This is
who
what I
said-
want.
I'm not everybody. Who's not? I'm not everybody.
Okay, I have a real question. Do you think you're
Everybody
actually going to
wanted
go? Do you actually think you're going to go a year and a half without anything coming up? About
Yes,
Dr.
I
Doom?
actually
Nothing?
do. I think
don't.
we're going to. I think we're going to get.
I don't.
not gonna
I think
happen.
we're gonna get a trailer. I think we're gonna. Yeah, I think we're gonna do
I'm
They
not-
will
this.
squeeze Doom in.
I'm not even gonna lie.
In
Wonder
something.
Man,
When I-
Something.
Vision Quest.
He'll be in
They're
something.
gonna squeeze Doom somewhere in there.
Bro,
I'm not even
I don't
gonna lie.
think
When
so.
I saw
Hear
that,
about him again.
when that
I couldn't
post-credit
get
scene
Doom's
came out-
face in a Fantastic Four movie. They're gonna put him in
Oh.
Wonder Man or some other crap.
They'll put
project?
They'll-
No,
they'll
you
put
won't
him
see
in
his
something.
face. You won't see his face there either.
yeah, but he'll be
They'll
moving
keep
in the
teasing
shadow.
him.
Yeah,
They'll
no, he'll
just
be
keep
moving in the
teasing him.
shadow.
Whack.
Because in my opinion,
Fine, I'll do it myself. That was the first time we saw Thanos.
Yeah,
No, the first time we saw Thanos was in Guardians of the Galaxy, and before that, we saw Thanos in an end credit scene in Avengers. We saw
saw
Thanos
his
in a
face?
couple. Huh? Yeah, we saw his face. Of course, we did.
I
I
think
can't
we did.
remember that.
The
think
first
we did.
Avengers movie, the
first-
post credit scene.
Yeah, the
We
post-credit
did.
He's gonna
scene.
court
Oh,
Mister.
okay.
He's gonna court theft.
Yeah, we did.
And then we saw him in Guardians of the Galaxy when
I'm-
he freaking told Ronan he's gonna bathe the stars in his blood.
I'm
Yeah,
not even
right.
gonna lie. When I saw when I first saw that post credit scene for Fantastic Four, and Sue was going to get the book, and I heard the noise. What I initially thought was, did Franklin use his powers and create some kind of dimension? Because at
That's
first,
That's what I thought
I
happened.
thought
the
they
look
would have
on
done
her
some
face-
shit like that. Yeah.
because the look on her
That's
face,
what I thought happened.
because the look on her face was like one of.
By the way,
Again?
By
Not
the way,
again.
here's another thing too. 4 years.
4 years.
Yes, he's 4 years old
4-year
now.
time jump.
Yeah, he's 4
What
years old now.
happened in 4 years?
Well, he reads really big ass books.
yeah, exactly.
No, not even with him. With all of them. Like, we're missing 4
That we
years
don't
of
know.
content. That's
Hey, bro.
crazy.
Yeah, well,
And also too, well, let's see, 4 years. Let's see, 4 years from now, if we're doing like let's say we're using 2025 for example, that's what 2029. What if 4 years from now, what we're looking at right there is what happened after Doomsday?
Yeah. Well,
No.
Yeah, we don't know
No, it
what
wouldn't be happening.
part
It
of the
wouldn't happen
timeline
after.
it is.
After
well, that's
Because you gotta understand-
well, that's
You
the
have to understand.
That's the multiversal problem, though, because
Yeah,
technically
they're
you could
in-
be anywhere.
Yeah,
That's
because
the
he's.
thing, you don't know.
What if Franklin? What if Franklin opened up the dimension and pulled Doom through?
and pull Doom in.
yeah.
It's possible.
That
It was
could be
another
too.
possibility.
Yep, because Galactus did say he's hiding himself from you.
Yeah, he did say that.
He did
said
say
he
that.
did.
Until he saved his mama.
And that's when we first saw him
Until he
use it.
saved
Like
his
his
mama
mama
life.
And everyone thought. And I don't know if y'all audience did it either, but everyone was in my theater like clapping when he brought his mother back to life and he started clapping like this. Like
Everybody
I brought
clapped in my
mommy-
theater.
The
like-
clapping, the
like-
clapping was adorable.
like,
Everybody
like,
clapped in
like
my
I brought my
theater.
mommy back.
Listen, that whole setup right there where she's dead and then they put the baby on top of her
Mhm.
is what is going to take this movie
Yeah,
to the next level.
you bought
If
families.
this
The
movie
cuteness
Oh,
factor
wait,
is
we're
one.
in spoilers. We're in spoiler mode. Fuck that stupid ass dog. Okay,
yeah,
I got a baby that brings people back to life.
what?
But no,
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
also-
wait, not just brings people back to life. He brought his mama back to life.
Yo, but by
She gave him life.
by the way,
God,
the
look at
way
that.
the way he did it and the way she came back to life, her eyes looked like the
yes.
background of
He
eternity.
put-
Yeah,
Mhm.
Like
I
she
noticed
literally
that.
woke
I
up and said like, you don't understand what this kid is.
like
noticed-
he's
I
not
noticed
one
that.
of us. He's
She
much
knew.
more.
She knew.
Yeah,
She
'cause
told. She told Reed that.
She knew, yeah.
But also-
He's
but also-
more than the both of us.
You've
but also
opened
notice too
you've opened the above omega level floodgates.
Let's go, baby.
and also notice
Open
that
it
that
Long
part.
way, Leo. Long
And
way.
also,
man.
and also notice the whole time
There you go.
when Franklin was crying the whole time, and then Reed put him on top of her, and the minute he put his hands there, he stopped crying. It's almost like he was like filling out how can I find a way to bring her back? It's like he calmed himself down, and then he brought her back, and then he got happy. So in that moment as a baby, he has consciousness of what he's doing.
No, he had consciousness from in the womb. Galactus said it. Yep. He is hiding. He's like, I ran every test. He's like, he is hiding himself. He's hiding himself from you.
Oh, speaking of that, I thought that was dope when Sue was on the table and she used her powers so Ree could see inside of her stomach so she could see the embryo.
I thought that was fantastic.
That was wild.
Damn. That's some next level sonogram shit right there.
Exactly.
She needs to get her own practice.
I can't wait to see it again because one of my other gripes was like, I feel like I wanted, as much as this was a standalone movie and I understand why they did this and it was a period piece and all that, I just wanted a little connection to why, like who's in the ship, like give me something, give me like a connection to the bridge, like give me
back, baby. That's why you need that.
I don't know, man.
The Thunderbolts movie is in a completely different time in 616.
I'm just talking about the extra credit scene. I'm talking about the connection to the ship.
The extra credit scene is in the future, though. It's the future of Thunderbolts.
Right. How much?
We're not there yet.
But that was like 14 or 15 months. We're talking about 4 years, and like we don't know where the timelines are.
4 years of that old 60s timeline on 828.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We don't know where that Earth's timeline is that we just saw versus
it wouldn't matter. But it wouldn't matter because when they come back, when they enter this space, they'll be in whatever timeline this is.
No, I understand
that. Ship can make it here.
I'm just saying, like, I would have liked some type of connection. It didn't have to be anything
I'm
crazy.
Good.
I was gonna say
I need a little something, just a little something.
Isn't that
before is gonna probably show up in Doomsday?
Isn't that kind of the point of Battleworld? Because you're literally whatever they're gonna call it.
Well, time is subjective in general. Like it doesn't even matter.
Because it's multiverse. But that's what I'm saying though. Because you're literally think about it this way, right? Because I actually thought about this a little bit. You're literally gonna pull this 828 Fantastic Four. You're pulling the Fox X-Men in this bitch. You're pulling everybody from the 616 that's been available so far.
By the way, since you just saw the Marvels, my running and I'm sure everyone's theory is that. We're going to get Fantastic Four and Doom in the 616, and we're all going to go and have an incursion in that X-Men, whatever world is that Monica Rambeau got stuck in.
Probably.
That's probably the play, if I had to guess.
I wanted to mention this because Dogzilla brought it up before, and I was saving it. But I thought this too. I don't know if I would have said it like this, but do you think they went shiny chess balls to swap to Nora and Rad in an alternate universe? So... I actually thought this when I was watching the movie because of the
chess balls is crazy.
It's crazy. The way it ended, it kind of makes me think that we're gonna get Nora and Rad. Like I really think Nora and Rad is going to show.
That's probably their way of doing it.
You don't understand what she just did.
I do get what she did.
Right.
She went. So she took him.
Right. He will now. So he's now going to strip her.
He's going to strip her. Right. Exactly. That's exactly where I thought. Yes.
Wherever he ends up. He will find Nora and Rad's planet.
He's gonna find Nora and
Rad.
Right. So that's my point. We're gonna get the Silver Surfer series everybody's talking about on Disney Plus. That's gonna be Nora and Rad. That's not. That's not Shia LaBeouf.
Was it a different planet than Nora and Rad's planet that they named?
So.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know Nora and Rad's original planet.
That's
a different planet.
Okay. And I based off of the storyline, because now we're talking about Sue and Franklin, I see why they switched it to Shia LaBeouf, because you need these two women to basically be at each other. It would have seemed weird if you had Nora and Rad at this point. You needed a woman confronting another woman and this baby in between. And that gave the storyline a real tight measure and whatnot. Because when they get away and she comes back to Galactus and Galactus tells her to go get them, she says, "But it's a child."
And that's what he was like, Hold on.
And Johnny did that whole connecting piece when they did the flashback of her with the kid, and then Galactus took her. That was the connecting piece,
and that's what I'm saying.
That's why she worked in this movie, in my opinion.
And that's why you need a female Silver Surfer, because
Leo, you're muted.
It makes the story work.
Leo, you're muted. No one can hear you.
It's motherfucking chess.
Because the thing is again, one of the, and again, I'm not calling out any creators. I don't care. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. One of the first, I told these guys, I watched like 4 reviews on this movie after, because I wanted to see what the public was kind of saying, and the larger grand, and one of the first things somebody complained about was, oh, they fucking swapped Silver Surfer and it was dog shit. And I was like, no, but she really fucking worked in the movie, dude. Like, if you really think about it contextually, she worked in the fucking movie. So I'm like, you're just stretching because you don't like the fact that it was Norrin Rad, that it wasn't Norrin Rad, and that's okay. You're entitled to that opinion, but she worked. Like, it wasn't like they did it horribly. Where I was like, damn, she was good.
She did a great job in the movie.
Like,
she did.
If it didn't fit, I'd be the first person to sit up here and tell you, that fucking sucked. They should have done Norrin Rad. But it was good. I was like, I'm cool with it.
She actually had a much bigger role in the movie than I thought she was going to have, because the way that she was advertised in the trailers, they kept kind of showing the same kind of scenes. But in it, she actually had a much bigger role.
She did her damn thing, bro.
Hold on. Let's get into these comments, because we've been talking and we haven't addressed the high.
I mean, I guess we're at the end, so we can kind of do it.
No, we gotta talk to dudes about the other things. You know, that shit.
Wait, I just want to make something very clear. Fatal happened to post in our chat, and I just have to say this out loud. Fantastic Four was better than Superman. It's a banger, I must admit.
Wow! No way he didn't say that.
That's in our group chat.
You know what? Shout out Fatal for that. Shout out Fatal for that. Fatal, if you catch the playback, salute you. I know you're a DC head and all that, but salute.
So that's a DC head.
Yeah, he's a DC guy, man.
That's
but Fatal's also a superhero. He's a fan of superhero in general.
That's the DC guy.
Let me just acknowledge the guy on the far end. He had a smile that went across his face like the Joker when he heard that. He was like,
Yo, listen, shout out to Fatal for keeping it real, because that's something.
Yeah, that's fact.
Fatal, when you have a chance, come to the podcast.
Yeah, that's right. Pull up, bro.
Did Reed Richards do enough stretching? These guys said that he did. I thought it could have been more.
I liked the way they presented his powers.
But you know what I wanted?
He got Stretch Armstrong, bro.
You know what I wanted? You know what I wanted? What I really wanted? I wanted Galactus to flick his ass after he fucking stretched him out that.
Yo, bro.
No, like a slingshot. I thought he was gonna slingshot him.
But listen, for those long in the tooth, way back in the day, there used to be a candy called the Charleston Chew.
Oh Lord!
And you used to take that Charleston Chew and stretch.
That's the only way you can fucking eat the damn thing, bro. You be chewing on that fucking thing for 2 days.
And that's all I'm thinking about the entire time. Galactus is sitting there smiling and stretching his shit out of him.
The hell out of his ass.
Aaron's gonna start holding that popcorn bucket like a baby. What? This one? This guy? It's my guy right here. Tell me what the nursery this weekend, babe.
And let's put some respect. And while we're at it, let's put some respect on Herbie's name.
Goddamn right.
Herbie is the dude.
Oh, but I forgot to mention the 60s stuff that I love, dude. The vinyl records, the gold vinyl records.
Oh, yeah.
The way he was changing the Herbie cassettes. Dude, all those little details were just so cool. The cars, the clothes, they really made the world really cool. They really
I don't know about y'all, but I was listening closely. But didn't it sound like Herbie cussed a few times?
He did.
Yeah, exactly.
I sound like he cussed a couple of times.
I really caught it when Mole Man was in the. He said something about when.
It's not like he said the fuck. It's not like
he said yeah. When Mole Man did the thing and he turned the lights off, he said the fuck. He went like the. I heard it. I was like the fuck. Did Herbie just curse? I was like fucking beggar.
That's the one I do have, the Mole Man.
Well, I thought Mole Man was good.
Really? Mole Man was
dude,
all right.
Stingray was great.
I thought he was
thing
good.
ready.
that whole dialogue
was
with
cool.
That
No,
whole
listen.
dialogue with Johnny when he zinged Johnny Storm, I was like,
Yo, like,
No,
I
we
was
even
like,
got
yo.
we even got a view of what is it, Ginormo, whatever his name is. That
Ginormo.
we got a little view of him. Like
Yeah, no,
He was the
dude,
only.
that was a good integration of like a random villain that like would never have been
Like
part
he,
of this movie.
he,
Like,
like
it
he,
was cool.
the only person he had respect for was Sue. He was like literally like throwing jabs at Johnny and Reed.
I mean, to
He
be
had-
fair,
he-
if,
he
uh,
had
if-
Reed-
to be
he
fair,
had
if Herbie
Reed
came
from
up to me too, I'd be only
That's all
respectful.
Reed
to
was
Nah,
like,
he
Herbie,
killed
too.
Johnny, bro. He told Johnny, "Don't get
I
mad."
didn't dress you.
Yo, he said,
I
"Don't be
didn't
mad, I
dress
didn't
you."
dress you."
He killed him, bro. Yo, the whole theater was on the
Don't be
floor.
mad, I didn't dress you.
So I'm assuming we're gonna get more. I know next week I think I want to do like I want to let it digest for a week, and then I want to do a breakdown of like
I can't wait to see this movie
ranking the July movies. I think I want to do that at some point because I think it would be cool content. But also Leo is Fantastic Four better than Superman.
Oh wait, so let's get into this. Okay, now it's our time. All right.
Yeah, we're at the end. I was gonna
So
say
like,
that's
listen, how did you feel about Fantastic Four walking out? How did you feel about Superman? What's the difference? We don't have to go crazy and say this movie sucks and this movie's great.
No,
Well,
like,
I am
fuck
saying
that.
Fantastic-
Superman
well, I am saying
was
Fantastic-
fucking horrible. Fantastic Four was a
That
fucking.
is-
Fantastic
is-
I don't
Four
think-
is great. That's it.
That
That's
is
what
his
it is.
opinion.
It's
That
what
is-
it is.
that is
I don't
his-
think it was
his opinion.
horrible. I
It was
just
fucking.
I don't
It is
agree.
what it is.
I'm not gonna say that Superman was horrible. I'm gonna say
let me
Fantastic
put-
Four is a much better movie.
Let me put on
It
a
was-
wide
it was
angle
more
lens
digestible.
again for you guys, and then see how you feel about it.
so
Superman.
All right, everyone, just let's
yeah,
do it.
so let me just start with Superman. So first of all, Superman wasn't terrible. I did not like it, and I did not like it because James Gunn really like nerfed Superman's powers. So anybody who's ever watched Superman understands the whole lore and his powers and how they work. But he just was not Superman. He was not super. They did great. They did a great thing with Mr. Terrific. So I wasn't completely mad with that. When it comes to the Fantastic Four, they just did it right. The look, the feel, taking it back to the 60s Fantastic Four, showing what's his name? The one with the apes.
Red Ghost
Red
and the
Ghost.
Red
his
Ghost
angel.
was-
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, oh shit. They just did it right, and they didn't overdo it. And they got through the story. There was a little lull in the beginning, but when it took off, it was off and running. So
The thing you didn't need is so much comedy in the fucking Superman movie.
Yeah, that's what killed it for me too.
Yeah.
It was a lot of comedy.
You don't need that for a Superman movie. You don't.
And
The two things. Okay, me being really honest, Superman was not a bad movie. It was not.
no, it wasn't.
It's the Superman that we got from the comics. It's the Superman that we already know. But the two iconic things that Superman is supposed to do was not done in this movie. Okay, so and everybody should know it. Hey, I gotta go save the planet. S on his chest, flies the fuck off. But no, we got more comedic relief, and Clark Kent was a better Superman than fucking Superman.
Clark Kent was more Superman than Superman.
more Superman than Superman.
Yeah.
Which was,
I think
That's my gripe. That's my gripe of the little nitpicky and him screaming like a little fucking girl. That took me out.
yeah,
I'm sorry, it did. It took me out. It took me out.
That was weird.
Like right in the beginning too. Like they started off with
They
him
started
being a
off
bitch.
with him get his ass.
Well, they
Damn.
here's what I'll say about that. They did do that on purpose. They literally set this movie up to be like, "Hey, Superman just lost his first fight. Let's watch it." Why do I want to watch Superman lose his first fight?
Watch it.
But that's what they did.
Yeah.
3 minutes ago, Superman just lost his first fight. What? And now throughout the whole movie, I have to watch him go through losing his first fight. That's how you start your universe.
And losing everything else.
Yeah.
Another thing that took me out when his clone pushed him in the back when he had the handcuffs on.
Yeah.
I was like, and then you throw his fucking face into the ground. I've seen it before. Okay, fine, but I'm like, yo, when are you gonna fucking grow?
No,
your
he
tail
literally
back?
beat the shit out of he got the shit beat out of him throughout the whole movie. I understand getting the shit beat out of him for a little while, but the whole movie?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Crypto was more of a badass than fucking Superman.
That's a fact.
And we know, and at the end of the movie, you know why? Because Crypto is Kal-El's dog, and we see how she's going to be. She's a wild card. Now
She literally walks in and calls Superman a bitch.
She's not a wild card. The one thing, she's not a wild card. When Superman speaks, she's supposed to say, "Okay, cuz."
Not call him a bitch.
Yeah, he just goes.
He's like, "Yeah, I am a bitch. Yeah, I actually am a bitch." I will say this: the world of Fantastic Four was built way better than the world of Superman.
Way better.
That's one of the main things about it.
I think I'll keep it concise. The difference between me leaving Superman is I think I said to Leo on the way out of the theater, I said, I think if I watch that movie again, it's going to get worse for me. I did not leave Fantastic Four and go, that movie's going to suck when I watch it a second time.
I literally can't wait to see
I
Galactus
think I will
again.
enjoy it thoroughly a second time.
I'm dying
like,
to see
Superman. That's my biggest thing.
I saw Superman for fucking already 2.5 more times.
Yeah.
And I'm trying, and I was trying.
Like,
I was
some
like,
movies,
okay. I was like, okay, that was cool. This was cool. This was cool.
Some movies will grow on you. I don't know if this one's going to.
But the thing is,
you're trying to, Leo, you know what the difference is? You're trying to You're trying to convince yourself it's cool. In the Fantastic Four movie, you don't need to convince yourself.
It was just cool.
It's just cool.
It was just cool. I could say this.
Yeah, you're right.
If this is the last Marvel movie I see until next year, I'm extremely happy.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm cool.
And it will be.
Minus the amount of Doom.
There he is. Just left the theater, fellas. It's a banger, better than Superman. Yo, Fatal.
Give him a round of applause.
Fatal.
You get a round of applause.
Round of applause.
You get a round of applause.
Round of applause. This is a DC head talking. Yeah,
I can't even.
We know. Listen, man. I'm glad that you came up here and said it. Like, it's cool. I get it.
Listen, I'm sitting here trying to defend.
If it was reversed, I would say the same thing.
Yeah,
if it was reversed, I would say the exact same thing.
I would say it.
You want to know what? You want to know what I don't? You want to know what I don't like about this Fantastic Four movie? Because they didn't send me an email saying, "Do you want to be a part of it?"
That's fair.
Because I would have definitely replied back. I would have been the one right in that movie theater looking for me and said, there I am right there. I may not be the credits, but there I am right there.
Torian said, ain't no way Mole Man can live underneath the earth to be that light. No way.
Dude, the 828 shout out at the end, I was like, damn, that's
the Kirby thing at the end.
Yeah, Kirby, baby.
I agree with you, Fatal. That was cool as shit.
I have so two things. Number one, let's do our normal thing and just do the quick, concise. Out of 10, what would you rate this movie? 1 out of 10. I'll let anybody go. Obviously, 10 being the best.
I would give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
8.5.
8.5 out of 10. Okay. Whoever wants to go. Abel.
I'm giving it a 9. I really feel the 9. 1 point, half a point for not enough Doom, half a point for baby CGI. That's where I'm at.
That's fair.
Okay.
I'm good at 8.5. I'm really 8.5, man.
8.5.
Yeah, that's better than what I give most things.
I give it a 9 for the Fantastic Four first #1 cover and the Jack Kirby fucking tribute at the end.
That Jack Kirby tribute was dope.
They needed to do that, and his quote.
Yeah.
That's been lacking in fucking Marvel.
That was really nice.
You know what would have really took me over, and I know they probably wouldn't be able to do it because it was so short notice. If they would have gave a RIP to Julian McMahon, but that was probably cutting it close because his death just happened. So they probably wouldn't have been able to squeeze that.
There's no way for them to put that in. Yeah.
I will say this. Out of 10 for me, it's a 9. And I think that I mean this, so I know I'm going to get killed for this. This is already a top 10 Marvel movie, and it might push top 5 for me. I'm not joking when I say that.
It's a fact.
I'm not joking when I say that.
Listen,
I left the theater and I said, that's one of the 10 best Marvel movies I've ever seen.
Dude,
and I've watched all of them now.
Visually, it might the visuals of this movie, aside from baby CGI.
Yeah.
Unreal visuals.
Yeah.
No, man. This girl surf lava. You're right. It's a 9, bro.
It's a 9, dog.
Bro. It's a 9.
Okay, wait.
It's a 9.
One thing. I just want to point out that in a Marvel movie, they take care of the baby compared to DC, who keeps putting babies in danger.
Well, Galactus had the baby for a minute,
Excuse
though,
me.
so he was in danger.
First of all, the Flash put babies
kidding,
in
I'm kidding,
microwaves.
I'm kidding.
Okay, if that's not taking care of babies, I don't know what it is.
I'm
Yeah,
just
when his ass ran by, he should have turned on the fucking button with all that electric energy that he was fucking pulling.
Okay, wait. When they're trying to put the fucking baby seat
Glazing.
in the car, bro,
That part was funny.
that's
That part was
fucking
funny.
King
genius.
lasers over
One,
here,
two,
baby.
three.
And you know the thing is, I would have had an issue with that because sometimes when scenes drag out like that, I'm like, okay, y'all could have ended it. But I actually like that scene because it's like it's so
Bro, this is a
relatable
fact.
when you're trying to put that install car
listen
for
to
the
me.
first time.
If you're a dad, you listen.
you know the problem.
It's so relatable. It's
know the
absolutely
issue.
hilarious. It's so relatable. Absolutely hilarious.
And what I like,
Fatal the OG Star Wars vibes. I like that.
That's
and what I like is that they didn't have Sue step in to help them. She just stood there with Franklin and just watched them basically suffer trying to install that car seat.
Yo,
all the car seats.
He was looking at the dudes like
that's definitely a dad scene, bro.
When all they had to do was just push,
can't wait.
just
6
push
more
the
weeks.
seat down.
I'm gonna be a dad.
And
Literally,
The
6
thing
more
is-
weeks. I'm gonna be a dad.
The thing is that okay, Superman. The thing that happened with Superman and this is James Gunn's mouth ruined Superman.
It's not even his mouth, dude. It's his
It's the truth.
The way James Gunn's
It's James Gunn's mouth ruins Superman because when you say crypto makes Superman more relatable to the most popular fucking superhero on this planet, doesn't make sense.
I just want to make it clear. James Gunn also said The Flash was like one of the best superhero movies of all time.
He did say that.
Exactly.
So,
But this is
Don't take my word for it. Look on X.
But this
He
is
said
but
it.
this but this is the thing. His mouth is messing up his own shit.
This is an all-time Leo rant, by the way.
this is tame.
Leo wants to headbutt
This is
James Gunn.
tame.
That's really
This
what
is
it goes
tame.
to.
Because
is he on site, Leo? Is he on site for you right now, Leo?
No. The thing is, I know.
How did he hurt you?
I know he's good. I know he can
He
make
is
a
good.
good fucking movie.
He is
I
good.
know
He
he
made
can do
Guardians
it.
of the Galaxy.
And he has the talent, even though he fucked up Drax. He has the talent to
Indeed.
fucking make.
You can't do Superman Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, you can't do it.
Yeah, it's two different
He has
things.
the talent to make. He has the opportunity to fucking flip this shit on his fucking head.
It should have been Watiki.
Stop.
That's one.
That's one. That's definitely one.
Is it? But okay, is it weird for me to think that I think just speaking out loud, James Gunn will crush Lobo? I think he'll fucking kill that.
I think he's gonna fucking rip. He's gonna rip.
I think
Lobo
he's
fucking-
gonna. I think he's gonna kill that.
Yeah.
I think
The
Until
only
Supergirl-
way,
until
the only
Supergirl
way,
comes
the only way he won't is if he makes Lobo too soft.
too soft. He needs to make him really fun.
He can.
With the way
he can get the wit. He can get the wit with the wisecracks and all of that. But if he makes him too soft,
yeah, that's
then you're fucking Lobo up.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold on.
that's a-
I don't know. Listen, we haven't even seen much of Supergirl, and he already called Superman. She already called Superman
called
a
him a
bitch,
bitch
right?
in 10
So, like,
seconds.
are we gonna get that same vibes from
Energy.
Lobo? Like,
Yeah.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Lobo's
Did y'all
different,
go
bro.
Did y'all go over the Supergirl poster last week?
No, I don't think we did.
Did y'all see? Y'all saw it though, right?
I actually haven't seen the poster.
Oh,
Oh, the poster's cool.
I haven't seen. The
You know
poster
what's
personally.
great? Her suit looks better than Superman's suit.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's wrong. See, that's
suit did look
fucking
good.
wrong.
Her suit looks better than Superman's suit.
Pull it up,
What do you
man, real
mean?
It
quick.
shouldn't be. It shouldn't fucking be.
I know it's wrong,
But it
dude,
is.
did you the scene where he got handcuffed and like he was puffing his chest out? That suit looked like dog shit. You can't even tell me it looked like dog
I may or may not have a tab open with the Galactus hot toy. Sorry.
Hello.
Oh wait, pull it up. Can you pull it up? real quick?
No, I can't.
Yes, pull it up. By the way, I RSVP'd for when it's on order, and I'm telling you, I don't care how much it costs. I'm buying it. Doesn't matter.
Bro, I heard it's not that bad. We read the other day it was only like $400. This is not horrible.
There's no. All right, I'll tell you this. I have the Hulk and the Hulkbuster. There's no way it's $400. I guarantee you it's $1,000 at least.
I don't know.
They said
It's
$349.
It's gonna be $1,000.
You think so? Maybe.
It's 349 down.
That is crazy.
Wait. What do you mean it's $349 now? Is there a price up?
I saw a price somewhere.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Is this the does the poster say look out on
Hold
it?
on.
Is that the poster I'm looking at?
Can you pull it up? Because now I need to see it.
No, I'm pulling up
now you guys
Supergirl
are
because I don't want to see it because I'm gonna get upset because I want it.
No, because I'm gonna buy it right now. I'm not even kidding, and that's the one thing that I want because
This poster?
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, look at how much better that suit is.
God damn you.
Add the extension already, damn it.
Shop ball.
And I like this because that literally that whole poster literally defines what Supergirl is.
She's in a trench coat.
It defines the woman of tomorrow. That's
The
what it
woman of
defines.
tomorrow.
Look at it.
And meanwhile,
God
in that comment, she
There it
wasn't that
is.
fucking drunk.
By the way, let me talk.
Magical.
Let me tell you why this is going to be $1,000. So they are partnering. I think there might be a logo on the bottom if you pull it up. This company called SoFi. I guess it's their first. It's literally their first figure partnership with them, and it's a large figure. It's going to be as big as the Hulkbuster that I have. That's like 2 feet tall.
Oh,
It's gonna be that big.
Oh, great.
So this is $1,000 figure, and
I keep bigger than that.
I actually can't wait to spend the money on this because I'm not gonna open it and it's gonna be worth double the price. That's where we're at.
By the way, I'm gonna take the banner down since we're basically at the end here.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to guess the Fantastic Four's Rotten Tomato scores so far?
Let's go.
Gotta be. Are we at an
Anybody wanna
88? Are we at an 88 between
So,
everything?
I'll
For the
bring it up here. So as of right now, 1,000 verified audience scores and 225 critic reviews.
92
We are at an
and
88 and a 92.
wow, 92 people, huh?
So 92 on the popcorn
You know
meter
what?
for the audience, which is on par with the Superman score.
How many
right
people
now.
is that?
I was getting
That's
ready.
over
I
1,000.
was getting ready.
Over
I was getting ready
That's
to
over
say
1,000.
Over 1,000.
Listen, let me just say this right quick. I know we all have our different ranging of opinions when it comes to Superman and Fantastic Four, but being completely honest with you, going into this month, is 2 things I said. One, we knew going into this year that 2 behemoth movies were coming out the same month. I said, please do not move either day. I want y'all to compete in that box office.
Yeah,
I'm glad they did that. And number 2, I wanted both of these movies to be successful in their own right. And looking at these Rotten Tomato scores for both of them, I think they succeeded, at least in that aspect.
They did a good
and
job.
They're definitely going to make their money. They both marketed the way they could, and they're going to perform.
One movie's going to make more than the other.
Listen,
I don't know if Fantastic Four is going to make more.
I'm putting out the lights.
I don't. I don't.
I
think,
bro.
I
it
think
made the
kids are gonna go
it-
see
it-
Superman more.
No, it made the same. It made the same opening weekend money. That means it's on pace to make the same money.
Wait till
Wait
till the word gets
No,
out.
that's global.
Today's
Global's
Thursday.
220
No, wait.
right now.
Here's
It's
where
only
it,
Thursday.
wait. Here's where it might make more money because Superman globally is
Isn't doing
suffering
well.
in other
Yeah, it's not doing
countries.
well. Yeah.
Fantastic Four might have a better chance to make more monies
It might.
overseas than it does. You know what I mean? Domestically, Superman is doing really good,
It is.
but
Domestically, it
overseas
is.
it's not like. And
Well,
I wonder why. I wonder why
I just
Superman
look-
isn't doing
I
good
just
because
looked
it entails America and no one likes us. Nobody likes us very much.
My name is Jeff.
Well,
My name is Jeff.
well, they said they're expecting the Fantastic Four to open up globally between
220.
190 and 210.
Yeah, 190 and 210. That's it. It's not a great opening weekend.
I'll tell you
It's
this.
not.
I
It's
think it's gonna have.
average, dude.
I think it's gonna have legs, though. I think it's gonna.
Looking for
have a-
looking for tickets for this thing because I had to move my ticket. I had to move mine today.
Mhm.
Looking for tickets for this movie was harder than looking for tickets for Superman on the same Thursday.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But Superman also came out Wednesday and Tuesday some places.
I will be
Yeah, they
curious
did-
to
and they
see.
did the
And
Amazon
Fantastic
thing.
Four did not.
I'm curious to see how the weekly box office does because I went to go see Superman. What was it that Monday it came out? The next Monday, and like my theater was packed. So I'm curious to see how the Monday.
This Monday we'll have a definite.
We'll have a good judge on Monday.
If we're Fantastic Four better make fucking money. If it doesn't make money, I'm gonna be disappointed because people need to go fucking see it, in my opinion. So if it doesn't, I'm gonna be a little pissed, but it is what it is. That will make me think that superhero fatigue is real. Personally, if Fantastic Four doesn't make money, because that's a good fucking movie.
I don't think it's gonna happen in this case. This is that tell a friend to tell a friend type of deal.
Maybe.
And when you tell a friend and tell a friend, and they start talking about the fact that this woman does all of this amazing stuff in this, now somebody wants to go see this. It's about a woman and her baby.
What you also need to look at, is look at the demographics too, like a breakdown of the demographics, like male to female ratio. Then you can break it down by ethnicity as well to see what group, because they break all of that regional stuff down, even when it comes to factoring in the box office.
I think it's going to be very, very, very close. I think Fantastic Four has a chance to make $750.
Mm-hmm. I could see that.
And I think Superman is going to be literally probably $725.
It's going to be between five. No, it's going to be between
Fantastic
5 and 6.
Four make their money back from popcorn buckets alone.
It's a fact.
They made their money on me,
dude. Aaron, did they say how many popcorn buckets they had at AMC?
No, after the chick told me that there was a fight out at the theater over the fucking.
There was
Galactus
literally
buckets.
A fight.
Yeah, because these fucking dweebs showed up at 11 o'clock to get a fucking popcorn bucket because we have no life and no job. So
dude, the Regal. I walked in there. I walked into Regal and I'm like, there's no way they have these buckets left. I'm like, they had one more on display. I'm like, oh, how much is that? And she's like, oh, well, it's like $80. I'm like, I mean, is that the only one you got? She's like, I'll sell it to you, but like I have new ones over here. I'm like, what?
If I would have showed up to Stony, I'm gonna out myself right now. If I would have showed up to Stony Brook Lowe's today and there was a fight over a Galactus popcorn bucket, I would have fucking walked out of there with 3 of them. Nice. I would have fucking drop kicked people in the parking lot.
Once again, repeating from earlier in the show. Motherfucking Ronkonkoma.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm telling you right now.
Come on,
motherfucking Ronkonkoma.
Fight me over a popcorn bucket is crazy.
Boy, you are lucky I have my family with me.
Hey, I might schedule. I might schedule.
Everybody here knows my wife. Most likely knows my wife, and she was like, "You need to go get that." I was like,
"Listen,
Isabella's right there." I was like, "No."
I might schedule a Facebook Marketplace meetup, and we'll find out who's Galactus and fucking Fantastic Four real quick.
Hey, before we go any further, speaking of box office, I had to go look this up. But shout out to the Lilo and Stitch live action movie. It is officially the first $1 billion movie.
$1 billion movie of the year.
Good.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's right now. Right now, it's sitting at like a 1,900,000,000.
It'll probably be the only one.
Minecraft came close. It was short about like 40-something million.
Is that a Disney movie?
It's a Disney movie, baby. You
Live
know
action.
Lilo and Stitch, bro?
It's a very Disney movie.
God damn.
Oh, by the way, I know we keep by the way, and we're pushing 3 hours. By the way, potential watch party next week. Eyes of Wakanda's dropping 3 weeks early. Just saying, comes out next Friday. Comes out next Friday, literally next.
And
Friday.
they're dropping all 4 episodes.
All 4 episodes next Friday.
And they're like 30 minutes each, so that you can wrap it up in like 2 hours.
Well, sir, you have to watch either Dread or Superman.
I'll watch
Superman. You got some stuff to watch.
Everyone's gonna vote for Superman.
By the way, for those of you who came to the watch party this past week, shout out to you guys. We had a good time watching the Marvels. Aaron, how did you feel about the Marvels after?
It was marvelous. I don't fucking know. What the fuck you want me to say?
Oh, but wait a minute. No, but wait a minute. We're not asking We're not asking the right questions here. Aaron, how did you feel about Monica Rambeau?
I love her.
In
Can
those
I
shorts.
get to the yams?
Love her. Love Miss Marvel. She's fantastic in everything she does. Iman Vellani, love her too. Captain Flat Ass Nissan. I could have done with.
Oh
that
Jesus,
it's fine. But
to be fair, she has negative ass.
But she's your BFF.
She's never that ever in a million years. I hope one day, like this channel like really blows up and we get like red carpet stuff, and I hope my first interview is Brie Larson.
It's gonna be
so we can have a
Brie
conversation.
Larson.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Hey, can you tell me why you suck?
I will literally, I'll ruin our credentials immediately and then leave.
I need to know what you are going to say to her if it ever got to that point.
Hey, so like Nissan's, right?
Actually, I don't really know what I would say to her, honestly. I don't think there would be much conversation there.
Read the last couple of comments and let's get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Are they marketing any action figures for either franchise or what?
Yes.
For Fantastic Four, Superman?
Fantastic Four and Superman. They both
all they
got...
do is they're trying to sell toys.
Yeah, I just went on the Hot Toys website. They have 5 Fantastic Four figures and a Galactus already.
But you got your levels for your action figures, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got your Walmart Target stuff.
Yeah.
Then you got your sideshow stuff.
No, Walmart Target action figures aren't fucking cheap anymore. Them bitches like $50 a pop, dude.
Well, hey, man.
especially the Todd McFarlane ones.
Them shit's expensive, bro.
Todd McFarlane Superman.
But no, you're still talking about the collectible type stuff. Like, I mean, action figures.
No,
they got
action
regular
figures.
action figures in the toys, man. The toy out ain't that expensive.
They can.
R.I.P. to Jeffrey the Giraffe.
What?
Yeah, I miss Toys R Us.
Do not like the way the characters are depicted in Eyes of Wakanda. Not really enough or dynamic, as if I'm saying it nicely. From the teaser trailer, we didn't really get much. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna watch it because Ryan Coogler's producing it.
I'm not expecting a lot out of an animation.
Nah, but it's Coogler.
It's Coogler.
It's Coogler.
It's Ryan Coogler. It might be dope, bro.
I gotta watch it.
And you have to remember that it's not a movie, so
Right.
the amount of work to get that thing done, it's got a finite amount of time to put everything together. So,
and it's gonna close and explain a lot of things.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that's an episode 177. Fantastic Four in the books, all that.
And also too, this is the last MCU movie for a while. Like
a year and a half.
Really let that sink in. It is the last one for a while. But
I can rewatch this movie every month up until Doomsday. Okay,
that's okay. That's okay. I still listen. The previews from this movie, I saw Demon Slayer go into theaters. I saw a Tron Ares go into theaters. I got a freaking Mortal Kombat trailer the other day coming into theaters. Come on, son! Like this movie's still
I had the Predator one. Badlands was in the theater.
I didn't have that one.
Badlands. It looked good. It looked good on the screen, bro.
Also, but wait a minute, Leo. You got some horror movies coming up, like Together and Weapons and Black Phone 2.
Lights on bright, Leo. Lights on bright.
Leo does not watch. Okay.
You even got a show coming out called Welcome to Derry, which is a prequel to It.
I think Leo needs to do a watch party in the dark.
That's what I think. Yes, he does.
Yeah,
he needs to do a horror watch party. Come on,
Aaron.
Horror watch party. Horror watch party. Be honest.
Aaron, cut the shit.
Come on.
To be fair, he watched the Marvels. Come on, man.
Come on.
Yeah.
If Aaron watched the Marvels, you can watch
Don't
Don't play games.
Folks, don't worry. We'll talk to Leo's agent. Get this straight.
Yes, we will.
The man
Get
said
it in the
crazy
contract.
Y'all better fucking have a lot of donos. Y'all ain't fucking up my spirit.
Well,
178 next week.
Let me end this right, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, thank you all for hanging out. From myself, Aaron, Big Chase, Wendeezy, and Leo, and Torian. Tell them where to find you, Torian.
Find me right here on YouTube, Torian Rain Reloaded. Find me over on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Same name, and I'm also on Instagram as well. Oh, speaking of that, I reached a milestone for the channel. Another milestone. 7,500 uploads.
Nice,
on
dude.
YouTube.
Congratulations, bro.
Apparently, listen.
Every time you come on the show, you got something new you doing, bro.
Listen. Apparently, I got a lot to say, but people love to hear it, so I'm gonna keep on talking as long as I got the ability to talk.
Hardest working man in podcast.
Why not?
All right.
God, love to hear it. All right, well, this is the Mancave101 Podcast. We talk all things nerdy, giving you all of your nerdy needs throughout the week. Like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Kick, Rumble. God, we'll be here next Thursday, live every Thursday at 8 p.m. And remember, I herald his beginning. I herald your end. I herald Galactus.
Nah,
The next one, take care.
that
Yo,
was yours.
Yo, his Tim's were crispy as hell.
Yo, what? Cody Blows is bananas.
Even after he jumped in the water, son. Loved him.
Yo.
Loved him, bro.
Yo,
Gangster.
had to.
Pull up to the man cave. Pull up to the man cave.